1. Tonight, Capital District, I want you to ask yourself a simple question. How much of your life is spent driving past things you've trained yourself not to see? The fences off the service road, the cameras on the wrong building, the convoy that moves at odd hours, the place everybody knows is there, but nobody with any power wants to look at too closely. Up here, we like to pretend the worst thing in the regions live downstate. In DC, or underground beneath Denver with the lizard people and their skin suit interns. But maybe the real trick is simpler than that. Maybe the monsters don't need to hide in secret tunnels if they can just wear badges, file permits, stamp transfer orders, and let the rest of us call it procedure. So keep one eye on the Northway and one eye on the river. And if you hear somebody tell you Stonegate is another facility doing a hard job in a hard world, ask yourself who benefits from cruelty gets rebranded as routine. This is Captain Truth, broadcasting from somewhere between the static and the streetlights. Stay awake out there, and don't forget, the land remembers. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Rage Over the Hudson, our Werewolf the Apocalypse Chronicle set here in the Capital District of New York State. I'm Commodore Zed, your storyteller for the evening, and tonight we begin with a new pack, a new hunt, and a new wound in the land. Let's get started with our introduction, starting to my farthest left with Rydia. Tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what we should know about them as we begin tonight.
I'm Rids. Hey, everybody. Happy first session of Rage Over Hudson. I'm playing Sky. She's a Glasswalker Ragabash. And Sky is a secretive young lady with technical and technological expertise who has a dark past and likes to stay beneath everybody's notice.
Excellent. Fantastic. Mom Clancy, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what we should know about them before we begin tonight.
Hi, I'm Rebecca. I'm playing Madeline, a Black Fury Peerage, I think. Is that what we settled on?
Black Fury Galley, Philodox.
Philodox. Yes, that's what we're playing. And she's an astronomy girly who just really wants to tell a story, learn a story, and that's what we're gonna do.
Excellent, fantastic. That brings us to Jeff, Retire 11 Bravo. Tell us who you are, tell us who you're playing, and tell us about what your character tonight.
My name's Jeff, or Retired 11 Bravo. I stream Monday through Friday, 8 to noon, usually doing pinning miniatures, video games, DM prep, that sort of thing. Former military guy, former game industry guy, a lot of formers. Now I'm retired and I just stream. So today I'm playing Sam Dillon, Private Eye. He's a former, he's got police experience. He's got, he's been around. Now he's moved back with his dad's people in New York. Dad's gone, but he's got a ex-wife and he's got a fully grown daughter in the area. And his troubles are usually of the mundane world. All this werewolf stuff is has been secondary for a long time, but now that he's been directed to kind of look after Song of Ashes and help out, he has a path. He has a path now.
Awesome. Fantastic. Speaking of Song of Ashes, that brings us to Team Wildwood. Tell us who you are, tell us who you're playing, and tell us what we should know about Song of Ashes.
Yo, I'm Team Wildwood. Wildwood. Everyone just calls me Wildwood. Drop the team. Playing Song of Ashes again. I think he's our only returning character here, but Zed wanted some continuity and to pull some stuff together, so here I am. We had a wild ride. We had a standard issue werewolf campaign, and then we got tossed back into the Wild West, and that wrapped up with me making my way back to the modern times. And I was a musician in both, and I need to stay to figure myself out. Song of Ashes, the Galliard Black Fury. He's back.
Excellent. That brings us to a lifelong friend of mine, Keyword Saver. Tell us who you are, tell us who you're playing, and tell us what we should know about your character tonight.
Hello, everybody. I am called Keywork Savior on this platform. I sometimes maybe stream. It's happened. It's going to happen again. It happens. Anyway, um, most recently and most frequently, I do stream TTRPG with Zed here. I was in Weird Wessex, the most recent Werewolf Chronicle, which was a hell of a lot of fun. Set of the 9th century. Taking a break from the blood-sucking affairs on Monday nights. But yeah, tonight I am playing Thomas Miller. Thomas was a military brat, the son of a lieutenant colonel. He's been around the world, been to so many military bases. The change happened, and he kept it quiet for as long as he could, and then things came to a head, and well, for lack of a better term, he went AWOL. He never was in the army, but anyway, he is a military brat with all the vim and vigor, justice-mindedness, and conviction of a 25-year-old. He shares the convictions of his wonderful wife, Josephine. But they think about things a little differently. He feels that he is Gaia's rage, moved to act against the rigorous structure of the military and the Weaver and the worm and that which it allows. So, yeah.
Excellent. That brings us to last but not least, Ellie. Tell us who you are, tell us who you're playing, and tell us what we should know about her tonight.
Hello, everybody. My name is Ellie, also known as Mrs. Keywork. I am playing tonight Josephine Miller, wife to Thomas. You can call her Joe, but don't call her Josie because that's only Thomas's nickname for her, and she'll get very angry. So about her is that she's a hippie eco-terrorist in the making. She was born and raised in Topeka, Kansas, and with all that fracking and going on over there, she was not exactly the happiest. And she was part of a pack back in the Midwest, and they were not to her liking, let's just say. So her and Thomas decided to go fuck off and go back to the Albany area where he's from. And now she's just like, all right, let's see what this has come. See what I can do here. See what kind of chaos I can create. And she, oh yes, is a Children of Gaia and a Theurge.
Excellent.
Forgive me, I forgot to mention that Thomas is an Arun Silent Strider. Yes, thank you.
Excellent. Everyone begins tonight at Rage 2. Now let's establish desires for the evening. For those who don't know what desires are, each of you should name something your character wants tonight. If you fulfill that desire, you'll heal 1 superficial willpower damage back at the end of the night. So we're going to start with Sam Dillon. What would you like tonight's desire to be?
I think tonight would be the goal is to get everybody settled. Learn a little bit about my companions and actually open up to them a little bit about who I am and kind of just get us settled as a pack as we're getting in this new place.
Excellent. Madeline, what is your desire for the evening?
Yeah, for this evening, she is on the same page with getting settled in, but she's definitely going to want to see if safety can be ensured wherever they're getting settled into, externally, outside, anyhow.
Excellent. Song of Ashes, what is your desire for the evening?
Definitely getting back in with a pack, or getting direction from Mother Winterfang, but getting some kind of direction at this point, or I'm not sure where I'm at with myself after all the craziness. So it feels like just getting into a routine of a new pack would be something in itself.
Fantastic. All right, Sky Ward.
So Sky's goal or desire is to keep a low profile with members not of our pack, basically not attract the attention of anyone outside the pack, personally.
Okay. Side of the back. All right, Thomas Miller.
So Thomas is actually from the Albany area originally when he was much younger, and so he's super excited to go back. And his desire is really to make inroads with the Sept of the Iron Howl, and meet those who reside there.
Okay, make inroads with the Sept of the Iron Howl. Josephine Miller, what is your desire?
Kind of in the the vein of everybody else wants to get to know this new pack and kind of, LOL, sniff them out and see if it's up to what she's looking for in a pack.
Perfect. I've got everybody's desire. Good. Take a breath. Settle in. We begin in media res. The Northway carries you south under a cold sky. Wet pavement throwing back the van's headlights and broken white ribbons. Trees thin out by degrees, giving way to overpass concrete, utility glare, and a distant stain of a region that never really goes dark. Inside the van, the air is close with road heat, stale coffee, duffel bags, chargers, wrappers, ritual gear, and the lived-in scent of a pack that's already spent too many hours in close quarters to care. Over the long, dark hum of the road, you can still hear Mother Winterfang's voice. Blackwater still needs its own wolves. I'm not stripping the cairn bare just to chase hope somewhere else. Song of Ashes, you're the one who has to move. What you've brought back matters too much to leave buried and too much to carry alone. So that's why I chose this pack. Each of you brings something needed, not only strength, judgment, steadiness, patience, nerve. Go south, stand together. Respect the wolves already holding that ground. Protect each other and protect what you carry. Behind you, following you, is a U-Haul, being driven by Lucian and Evelina Winter, Mother Winterfang's two cousins, and they are carrying your goods. The Moon Court has received your message. The Sept of the Iron Howl knows you are coming. Your arrival will be acknowledged. You will be heard. Nothing more was promised. For now, there's only this van, this road, and the last few quiet minutes before the South decides what to make of you. Song of Ashes, when Winterfang said what you brought back matters too much to carry alone, who did you look at first in the group that was with you?
All right, the written initial group.
No, your group that you're with now. Who was the first
group
person
that I'm
you
with now?
looked at when she said that to you?
I suppose it'd be Sam.
Okay, and why Sam?
Just at least we already have somewhat of a connection, and I feel like he's the one that I would be mostly opening up to and trusting of. Although I trust everyone.
All
I've
right.
been with good packs so far.
Now, this is a question to everybody. When you think about telling the Moon Court about the rite, do you think that's the right move? Should you tell them the information ahead of time, or should you hold it back? We're going to get you into the scene. I just have a couple prompts for you. What do you think about telling the Iron Howl about the rite? Do you think it's a safe move or not?
Did Mother Winterfang have guidance on whether to or not?
No, it's really up to you.
Because
it's already been told.
it might be smart to keep it under, just introduce ourselves, kind of get to know people and slowly roll this out rather than, hey, y'all, this is what we got.
I would say I wouldn't tell, and I'm not exactly sure why, but it just doesn't feel like a good idea to tell. But then again, Joe also has the whole she's been burned by a pack and by her last Sept, so she's kind of a little, maybe we should just hold back a little bit. They don't need to know everything just yet.
Who's driving the van?
I have a point in drive.
I have a point and drive. I could drive.
All right, so one of you is definitely driving the van. Excellent. All right. For the last several miles, traffic has been light enough to ignore. A car ahead, a truck further off, the occasional wash of headlights, the northbound lanes beyond the median. Then, without warning, the rhythm changes. Red brake lights begin stacking further ahead than they should at this hour, blooming around a bend in ragged, uneven lines. Your van slows a little, then more. Hazard flashers pulse on the shoulder in nervous yellow bursts. Somewhere ahead, a horn is blaring without pause, long enough that it stops sounding like a warning and starts sounding like something trapped. Even through the glass of the van, even over the hum of the engine, you hear the thin metallic hiss of steam or coolant spilling onto hot parts. It's too soon for this to be routine traffic. Too close to your arrival point. Too wrong in the way that it's happened. Whatever this is, it's sitting directly in the path between you and the reception waiting further. Who notices that this isn't just congestion first? Who catches on?
I feel like I have any relevant stats to be catching something like that.
Thomas
What
might,
would
but it's been a long
be-
time since he
Oh.
lived here.
Joe might. She's got some investigation, so she might notice that something is up. Like, this doesn't seem right.
I've got lots of investigation. Well, it depends. I'm not sure what the appropriate check would be to notice stuff.
There doesn't need to be a check. It's
Yeah.
just that there's cars on the side of the road. I'm just trying to establish who pays attention, who's
Not.
who's not. I'm just trying to establish the pack right now.
Yeah. Pam pays
I think-
attention.
Yep. Rebecca?
Sky is hyper vigilant in general, so she would be hyper aware of anything that was not routine or normal.
And you
Sam
were
would
saying,
probably
Rebecca?
notice her.
Sorry?
And Rebecca, you were saying? Sorry.
I am very aware of my
Very aware.
surroundings, so I'm paying attention. I am judging.
All right.
I think Sam would be aware, but he's more aware of the people in the vehicle. So if they react, he'll react to what they are. Then
All right. As the traffic stops,
something's coming up. What the heck is this? He
as the
puts
road
a little back there.
bends and the brake lights thicken, the scene opens up all at once. Southbound traffic is choking down just before the twin bridges. A contractor pickup sits skewed across the middle lane, nose angled hard into the barrier. One headlight blown, driver's side door hanging open at the wrong angle. Behind it, a compact car is crushed up enough. Buckled the hood and started the windshield. On the shoulder, a sedan has spun half around and stopped crooked. Hazards blinking in a sharp, frantic clicks. Further up, a delivery van lies on a slant across two lanes. Not overturned, not stopped cleanly, just wrong, as if it tried to force its way through the wreck and run out of the road. People are already out of their vehicles. What do you do? The driver, what do you do? Do you stop now, or do you keep driving closer?
Am I driving? Or is
Who's driving
Which
this thing?
Sure. We'll say I'm driving and I'm going to keep going closer to it.
All right. One of the motorists in the lane waving both arms uselessly at oncoming traffic. Another is bent beside an SUV in the shoulder, shouting through the glass at someone trapped inside. Steam ghosts up under the
I could
bridge
help.
lights. What's that?
I could help him.
Okay. The horn still wears.
Josie, I would say Josie's one of those. It's like, we need to help them, like, right now.
Okay, fine. Stops the van.
That's when you see the
All right,
motorcycle.
I'll open my side.
One is parked hard across the part of the shoulder with hazard lights flashing, not like a stranded rider, but like someone using the bike itself to shape the scene. Another is dropped on its stand near the contractor truck, headlamp washing over the broken glass and the gleam of bent metal. A third rolls up the shoulder fast and stops hard, rider off the seat before the engine is fully settled. Dark helmets, dark leathers, no wasted motion. Not the look of people who stopped because they felt charitable, the look of people who got there quickly enough because the stretch of road already mattered to them. So you're coming out to help. What are you doing? Let's set the scene. What do you look like? What are you doing?
I'm in my usual kind of rustic getup, I would say, for the Northeast. He's got the cowboy snap buttons and got like a pack of smokes in there, but you know he never smokes. But he does always have a perpetual toothpick, so he's got kind of an oral fixation thing going. But you know, he gets out, looks both ways, got blue jeans, worn combat boots that have been resold half dozen times. And if we notice these guys, he's gonna slide the door open, go to step out, and kind of like, hold up. Hey Ashes, you see this? Check these bikers out.
I'll step out.
Upon hearing that, Josie, who was ready to right there rip the door open and get out and help them, as soon as she hears Sam say that, kind of stops and looks and finally notices that there are other people there aside from the ones that are in the car that need help.
Well, are you guys helping or not? I'll keep the van running.
Smells like a bushwhack.
Something about this doesn't look right. You guys help if you want. I want to figure out what this is.
Well, I'll fish him out. And I look over to Joe and says, "You ready?"
And Joe follows Sam. Let's go
Give
help them.
her a wink. Yeah, keep your head on a swivel, kiddo. Sam is older. He's in his mid-30s, and he's going over and he's trying to, he's going to go over and try and fraud over to help these guys, but he's got one eye on these bikers. Like, what the fuck are they doing?
Yeah, Thomas is keeping an eye on the bikers from behind the wheel. Is there room to maneuver the van so I'm not trapped by the traffic coming up behind, like onto the shoulder?
It's very early. It's very late at night, early in the morning. There's not a lot of traffic coming up behind you, but traffic is stopped on the southbound side of the Northway. The bridge is completely congested up. Rebecca, what is Madeline doing?
She is appraising the situation and she is looking at the directions that different people are going, maybe threat assessment, trying to see what's going on. Remind me, what time of day is this?
This is late at night, early morning, so probably like 1 a.m.
What's the weather like? Can she see the stars?
You can see the stars. The light pollution is not so bad at this area because you are crossing the Mohawk at this point in time. The Mohawk is underneath you. It's dark. It's inky. It runs from east to west. The twin bridges run over it like two Polish. We won't say what they're like, but they are the bridges, the twin bridges. Now, as you're watching and you see the bikers are directing traffic, they seem to actually be helping, not hindering. But that's when you notice the contractor pickup jerks forward, not rolling, not settling, jerking. The dead damaged truck lurches half a car length toward an open lane space like something inside it has just decided to move again. You have seconds before this becomes worse as all the vehicles begin jerking and moving. Civilians are exposed, traffic is still coming up behind you, and the truck is not behaving like a truck. What do you do?
Who's injured?
Your name's Madeline, right? Do you see that? What's that truck doing?
It is quite curious. It looks like it's possibly under a spell or something. I don't know.
Sam, Song of Ashes, do you see this? Look at the contractor truck.
It looks like most of the vehicles are.
And then a violent lurch. Its tires scream against the wet asphalt as the truck has somewhere left to go. Farther up the span, the delivery van's headlights flare brighter and the wheels snap straight, the engine roaring back to life. Inside a vehicle that should barely be able to run. This accident is no longer aftermath. Something inside the wreckage wants the bridge to bleed. Civilians are in danger. How do you react?
Okay, I'm gonna say to whoever's still in the van with me, okay, I'm your dog. I'm your dog. Treat me like your dog. And I'm gonna like duck in the back and shift to Lupus.
All right, make your rage check. Our first official roll of the night.
Not for Lupus.
No, not for Lupus.
For
You're right. You went to Lupus. Yep, Lupus, no roll for Lupus. You were good.
And then I'm gonna start like doing the spinnies like impatiently for somebody to walk me towards the lurching vehicles.
Now, does it seem like when you say lurching, is it like it's mechanical, right? Like it's like somebody's holding the brake and like jamming the gas, right? Like that
Right,
kind of lurching.
but there's no one in the vehicle.
I just need somebody to well, I'll just keep yapping
Mhm.
in the back seat until somebody goes with me.
Madeline would walk back there. Could she use her penumbral senses by chance?
Absolutely, you sure can. Let me put. Do you have the dice pool handy?
She's curious.
Or I could pull it up.
Yes, sir. Yep, it is wits and awareness.
All right, go ahead, roll it.
Okie dokie.
I just gotta look at I gotta get the difficulty for you. One moment.
The gauntlet difficulty.
Okay, yep.
Prenumbral
2.
senses? You have
2.
wits awareness? I have wisdom. That's weird.
Let me double check. Penumbral sense. Penumbral sense is intelligence plus wisdom. And it's 1 willpower, so 1 superficial willpower damage, and it's a 2 difficulty.
Can I add the difficulty into this dice pot?
No, you don't need to. Just select the
Okay.
number of dice you want to roll. 2
Mhm.
red for your rage, and then whatever's left over for your normal, and then just hit roll, and then I'll just read the results off the screen.
All right, we'll see how this works.
Successes. Your eyes glaze over for a moment as the umbra comes into focus. And that's when you see it. There are a series of... They could be cars. They have the chassis of vehicles, but they are many-legged. And they seem to be grasping the delivery truck. All the vehicles. 1 second, please.
Oh, I know where
They
you're
seem to be
dealing with now.
grasping the vehicles and controlling them. The other
Joe,
side.
you with me, right? Joe's with me, you right?
Yes.
We're just heading for civilians. We're just heading for civilians, trying to help anybody that's injured and get them up and out of the broken vehicles. We're not by the jerky. It's like, I don't know about that. I just want to get people out.
Excellent. Okay, so you're rushing
I
to
imagine-
help civilians. Thomas, what are you doing?
I was gonna say, I imagine Thomas sees Madeline's eyes glaze over and he activates his own prenumbral senses.
Go ahead, roll it.
Nope.
But you did not get a brutal failure because you did not get 2, so you're fine. Excellent. So you do not manage to pierce the gauntlet. Madeline, you notice as the rest, you can see the haziness of the physical world overlaid on the spiritual world. As you see Sam moving to help, you see another spirit latch onto another vehicle. Sam, Joe, and Lupus Rids and Lupus Sky, you notice that the delivery truck lurches forward again. This time slams into a sedan and nearly pushes it over the edge of the bridge.
Well, noticing this, Joe suddenly is like, something is up. And like her spidey senses are tingling a little bit.
So Sky is whining to try to get somebody to provide It's My Dog cover so she can go try to disable the truck. So I'm just whining, and then I'll just start like nudging, I guess, Thomas to come with me, and then I'll start heading towards the truck to try to use my gremlin's ability on it.
Fine, Sky. Okay, fine. He turns off the van but leaves the keys in it, and then follows her out.
Is there a
Okay.
person in the vehicle that just got nudged towards the edge?
Yes, there is. There is a man inside screaming because his portion of the vehicle is off the edge, and if he goes out the door, he's taking a swim, a 100-foot drop into the Mohawk.
I go up. I've got just a belt knife. Pull out, pop the thing. Hey, buddy, time to get out of here. Trying to get in through the other side. Come on.
One of
Cut
the
it. Let's go.
one of the bikers is on the scene, and he's holding the frame, and he's kind of keeping it from going, but the truck is lurching in that direction again. So
Come
if you
on,
want to
come on,
help,
come on,
if
come
you
on,
want to
come on.
help this guy, if you want to rescue him, you're going to need to make it dexterity plus athletics, difficulty
Okay.
3.
Okay. Go. Oh, I did it hidden. I'm sorry. That wasn't supposed to be hidden.
Do it again, because I can't see it for some
Yeah.
reason.
We're so good too.
All right, so you rush up and you open the door and you try pulling him out, but the door won't open. The truck that hit it has crushed the door, and it won't open.
Break the glass.
You gonna attempt to break
I've
the
got,
glass? All right,
I
before
got the butt of the knife. Go ahead. Do you
Yep.
think?
All right, so that was your action for this round. Keywork and Rydia, you were walking over to use Gremlin, correct?
Yeah. So I'm gonna get within the minimum distance I need, which is I think 5 meters. And then I'm gonna try to gremlins the truck or the delivery truck that's
The delivery
trying
truck?
to slam the
All right, go ahead and roll it. And you're using Gremlins from the Glasswalker gifts.
Correct. So I think that's charisma plus glory. That's not great, but hello? Oh no.
Would you like to willpower at least one of those? Because you all of those. I forgot it's werewolf. You can re-roll rage dice.
Okay. Yeah, I
As long as they're
will.
not brutal failures.
Oh my gosh, it's freezing.
You got 2 successes. That is fine. The car comes to a stop. The truck comes to a complete stop. On the other side of the gauntlet, Rebecca, you notice that one of the truck, the spirit that is attached to the truck, releases it and starts scurrying toward another vehicle.
Cool. Yeah, so that's cool. How far is everybody, would you say?
Jeff?
Like, is everyone like spread out or?
I think everyone is spread out in the bridge so far. There's 3 bikers helping civilians, one holding the edge of the car. Retired, you need to show that hide that roll. You need to clear the roll. Maybe I'll try to clear it. Let's see.
I think that Thomas, myself, and
How do you
Sam
cl-
would
how do you
be
clear it?
relatively
It's good.
close to each other because we ran towards the truck that was shoving the car off that he's rescuing a person from. So I think the 3 of us are probably nearby each other. I'm not sure about Joe or Song of Ashes.
Joe was at one of the vehicles that had someone in it to rescue, but she kind of stopped when she heard the truck doing its thing and is now looking in that direction to be like, is there anything that I can see? I have no idea what's going on, but
The truck
And
has
I feel like
How
the
far
same
am
thing
I?
caught my attention as well.
The
How far
truck
am
has
I from
come
this
to a
thing?
stop once Sky used Gremlin on it, but there are other
Mhm.
vehicles moving unnaturally. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. I'm wild for this, but w- w- would it be within reason to potentially slash a couple tires.
Sure,
Just
absolutely.
so, the spirits aren't going to maybe stop moving, but they're not going to at least be able to roll freely.
Go ahead. Excellent. Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead. Give me you want to stop on the possessed vehicles? Give me a strength plus melee check with your knife. Are you trying to stop the delivery truck or the pickup? The delivery truck's already
Whatever's
stopped.
closest.
Okay, so there is a pickup that's closest that is moving towards
Yeah,
trying to move towards civilians.
Cool. And if I make this roll, I've got more. Oh, that's fun. So I have only one die for this pool.
Okay.
This is not a smart thing, but it is a brave choice, and that's what matters sometimes.
Hell yeah.
Does anybody want to aid her in taking out this vehicle's tires? Does anyone want to help?
Me.
All right.
Me.
So you can throw a die. You can throw a non-rage dice into your dice pool. Does anybody else want to help Madeline, who's running toward with a dagger a knife to stab some tires? Anyone else think that's a good use of time?
I'll assist.
Excellent. So throw another die on there. So you now have 3 dice.
For what, melee?
Melee. Yep.
Oh, I don't have melee.
Remember, so 2 rage dice and 1 non-rage dice. Is it shaking on you doing a holding pattern with the dice? There they go. All right, you can re-roll that 1 green dice with the willpower if you like.
Sure, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's get her done. Survey says.
Okay, so Rebecca, Song of Ashes, Madeline, and Thomas run toward a vehicle, daggers in hand, and they all jump but it moves too quickly, and they miss, and they're unable to pop the tires, but you are able to bang up the rims quite a bit, which does slow the vehicle down. You can win at cost, and you manage to stop it, and it seems to stop. And then it begins backing up in your direction.
I think that Wolf Sky is gonna follow her friends with the knives and seeing that that this is going a bit wrong. Try to also gremlins this pickup truck.
All right, we will get back to that, gremlins. The motorcyclists, the one holding the rim, not the rim, the frame of the vehicle before it falls off, has grabbed onto the bridge and is now one hand holding the vehicle, the other hand holding the bridge, straining, holding the vehicle. And he looks to you and goes, "If you're going to do it, do it." He looks at Sam. "If you're going to do it, get in there and save that man. Because I can't hold this forever."
Shatter the glass and reach in to cut him out.
Give me a strength plus brawl.
Once I can, can I? I've got 8 there.
You can take half. Take half.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll take half.
You shatter the glass with the butt of your weapon. It spiders open, and the man starts scrambling to get out of the vehicle. And as you pull him in, the biker lets go, and the vehicle tumbles off the bridge, plunging into the river below. Ridge, you wanted to gremlin something.
Yeah, the truck that's about to back over my friends.
Go for it.
Okay. That's 2 successes.
You need 3.
Okay. I'll re-roll the
2 dice?
I'll willpower the other 2.
Yep.
Oh. Sorry.
Song of Ashes, make a dexterity plus athletics check, difficulty 3. You're muted too.
Oh, whoops. I'm at 6. I can take half.
You can take half as the truck almost backs up into you as you dodge out of the way just in time. And as you dodge out of the way, you feel a hand on your shoulder that pushes you further. It's one of the bikers wearing a very dark helmet, slight frame, and then you see them plunge what you recognize as a clave into the tire and just tear it apart. Madeline, what do you do?
I don't know if this is the right time to ask this, but could I have the right of binding?
Yes, because you needed to change one of your things, so yes, you can have the right of binding.
Because I think this might be helpful here, potentially. Because it's a spirit that she's gleaning from this.
You did see traffic spirits attaching themselves to vehicles, and this does seem to be the issue.
Yeah, so could she? Let me double check that I understand it, because it
takes a scene to do rituals, so it will be what you're doing the rest of the time. So essentially what you do is you do the rite, you make the roll, and if you get enough successes, you'll bind the spirit to whatever you're trying to bind it to. So you just have to decide what you want to bind it to.
Yeah. So is there anything stationary other than the bridge that she could bind it to? Because that's what she would do.
Try to put it on the bridge. That's not a terrible idea. That is not a terrible idea. One thing you do notice, though, that the bridge, on the other side, the bridge is anthropomorphic. Where the lights are, it has eyes. So there is a spirit of the bridge, but it's not technically bound to the bridge. It represents the bridge. Okay. So you can try to bind this spirit to the bridge if you want. Now, what you're going to need to do is come up. How do you perform this rite? What do you do? What is your role play for that?
Question.
Yep.
Does Madeline? Well, do you know the wisdom of doing this? Is this something that we can do? You know that we can. Should we? If there's already a spirit there, are they going to fight? Now, what is this going to mean? Do you have the occult background to kind of know?
Oh, yeah. She does. She knows what's up.
Okay, cool. Just wondering if she should check and see if that's a great idea.
Now, there are cars you could bind the spirit to as well. Knowing the rite of binding, they don't possess the item. They are just bound to it. So you could put them in the cars if you wanted to as well.
Yeah. I think doing it to the bridge would be what her thing is. I think maybe it'll be a little symbiotic relationship until they're unbound, but be like a little hitchhiker.
Excellent. So I'll have you get ready to do a glory plus occult roll. We'll roll that once we've gone through the 3 rounds, and that'll represent the end of the scene. But you're preparing your rite, so think about in your mind when I get back to you what you're doing, what you're saying, and how you're performing the rite. All right, Josephine, sorry, what are you doing?
So she was helping and then she ran to try and help to stop the truck. So now she's just kind of standing there and she wants to give help to Madeline if she can, because she's also the occult rites person. So she's just watching what she's doing and staying nearby if she needs to help or anything.
All right, are you going to help with the rite? Are you going to throw in a
yes,
rite
I would
die?
like to
mojo.
I would love to
Share
throw
the
a die for
mojo.
that.
And you have the rite, correct? Rite of binding?
No, actually, I don't have that one. So
all right, so you will throw in a rage dice. You will kick in a rage dice. Song of Ashes. Since you saw the person with the clave stab it into the tire, what do you do and how do you react?
I'm going to. I'm just going to assume that they're on it and they know what they're doing in the panic of this, and whoever's closest to me that's still trying to deal with the situation, I would just try to run to assist them.
All right,
kind of accepting that this person seems to know what they got going on and what they're doing.
Do you aid the other biker who's waving people away from the moving vehicles Do you help him move the civilians out of the way?
Sure, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that
so
sounds perfect.
yeah, give me charisma plus leadership check. Difficulty 2.
I could take half again. I actually got 7 on that.
All right. So what do you say to the people? How do you get their attention?
I'll just scream as loud as I can. Everyone, get from the vehicles. Get over here. Get to safety. Get away from the edges.
The people immediately, stop, panicking. They don't stop panicking, but they focus on you for a moment because you're so charismatic and your leadership abilities stick out that you even in the dark of the day, under the light and the hiss of traffic, people stop, they turn, they look at you, and they're like, yes, absolutely, and they follow you, and they all come running in your direction. Lydia, make your gremlins roll.
Oh, I
Oh, you
failed
did.
it,
You failed it. That's right. You did fail it.
Yeah.
I am sorry. I apologize.
That's
Thomas,
all
what are
right.
you doing?
How many vehicles are still moving?
There's 2. And they're basically crashing into each other.
Are they anywhere near the van?
They're not near the van, but there are people in them. They are screaming and banging on the windows.
Okay then. So I want to try to pull the battery cables. So I want to run towards the car and yell at them, any of them, pull the hood latch.
Okay. So you eventually want the sedan that's doing most of the crazy backing into the other vehicle. All of a sudden you hear click and the hood pops open.
Now, are they like backing up and going forward? Is there a moment where they're not moving?
There's a few seconds where you get a chance.
Okay, I want to jump on and yank the hood up.
The hood is up. They popped the hood for you. They did pop the hood for you.
Oh, okay. All right, I want to grab the I can't word, the battery cables and yank them out.
Give me a strength plus technology check.
My specialty does not apply.
Difficulty
What's my
2.
difficulty?
Difficulty 2.
I can take half by far.
All right, you reach in and you grab the cables and you yank and you pull them. And you pull the battery cables and the vehicle should stop. It does not. It continues moving.
Yep.
Okay then. Like, I suppose I jump off of the vehicle then.
One of the other motorcycle, the one who was helping Song of Ashes to direct traffic, still wearing their helmet, runs up to you and goes, Can you push it over? Can you get the people out? We'll push it over the edge.
I could try. I'll grab the door and try to yank it as hard as I can.
It's locked. And you see the people frantically trying to unlock it. They're slamming on the buttons trying to open the door. You can hear them banging on the glass.
Cover your face! Cover your face! I smash the window.
Okay, give me a strength plus brawl. Difficulty 3.
I can take half.
All right, so you take your elbow, you wrap it up in your shirt, and you smash the window, cracking it open, and you start pulling people out of the vehicle. As you get them out, the motorcycle rider and another one, the one who was holding it before, get together and they put their shoulders. Does anyone help them? They're pushing the vehicle over the edge. Does anyone get in there and help them?
Are these the bikers?
Yeah, I can.
These are the bikers, yep.
Yeah, I'll assist.
All right, so the 4 of you lean up, and however you decide to get into it, or you put your back into it, you put your shoulder into it, everybody heaves, and on 3, they push. And the vehicle heaves at the same time, luckily, and goes sailing off the bridge, leaving one vehicle and the delivery van and the pickup truck to do their thing. All right, Madeline, please make your roll. Your glory plus occult roll.
Plus
Difficulty
an extra rage dice.
plus an extra rage dice. The difficulty.
Wait, if you
Go ahead.
have it, it's not a rage dice.
If you have it, it's not a rage dice. If you don't have it, it's a rage dice.
Oh, I thought she did.
Nope.
If I don't have what now?
If,
No, that's just for me.
It's just for Josephine. If Josephine didn't have the ritual. So your difficulty is 3.
Okay.
Last time we've tried Rite of Binding, we've had some really interesting results.
Yeah, took 3 times.
Would you like to re-roll? How much willpower do you have left? 2. Okay. We're gonna need to establish. We're gonna need to do desires. Excellent. So roll those 4 dice.
All 4 of them again.
No, 3 of them. You can only roll 3 of them. So, but you can choose which ones you want to re-roll. So I would probably only re-roll 1 rage dice because you've already got a brutal outcome. And you get 2 more dice to roll. 2 more green ones. You always get to roll 3 when you roll willpower. All right, so you begin the rite, and you're sure that you're doing it correctly. But it's taking time. It's not happening immediately. You realize that something didn't go right. Sam, Ashes, you and the motorcycle are being stalked now by the other truck. It is backing up, and it looks like it's turning towards you. The headlights are blaring in your eyes. What are you going to do? There's people everywhere. Civilians, just huddled, watching all this go down. What do you do as the truck drives right towards you?
I'm just going to try to leap myself and push as many people as I can, at least out of the way or potentially behind part of another vehicle, if I can.
Your main focus is on making sure people don't get run over. Okay.
Yes.
Very noble. I'm not going to make you roll for that. You grab people and you push them behind another non-moving vehicle. How about you, Sam?
Protecting civilians is priority, making sure everybody's out of the way. If I can get close, I got a knife in hand, so I can try and disable a tire. But priority 1 is people, civilians.
You are with a vehicle that is... You've pulled the battery cables, Thomas, and it's still moving.
I thought they shoved that one.
They did.
That one went flying.
They did. It's in the ocean, and it's still... not in the ocean, in the lake, and it's still moving. But there's still another vehicle. What are you going to do with that one? There's no people in it.
I look at the bikers. This one? Same thing? We send it?
The one without the helmet, the one who was grabbing the vehicle, says, "We can try. Give me a hand." And he gets behind it and he starts pushing it. And the vehicle's revving against him. And you notice he's actually stopped the vehicle from pushing forward. He's braced his feet. He's put his hands on it. And the vehicle is straining against him. And you notice that as he's doing that, there's no one really watching him. He fills out and he grows about a foot. And he goes into, obviously, to you, Glabro. And he begins pushing the vehicle.
Is he grabbing on the end? Is it rear wheel, front wheel? Is he grabbing the drive end?
He's grabbing he's actually kind of lifted it up now, and he's pushing it. It's a rear wheel drive vehicle.
All right, I run up to help him. I grab the same end.
Sam?
Yeah, I'll go to the back end and put a shoulder into it and push.
All right, I'm going to have Thomas, you're going to be the roll for this. Strength plus brawl, +1 from Sam, +1 from the motorcycle guy, difficulty 5. Because you have farther to push.
You said strength brawl +2?
Strength plus brawl +2, yes.
I get 5.
You get 5 successes. Yes, you, with all the assistants, managed to just with one big 1, 2, 3. Everyone puts into it together. Do you shift to Glabro to do this?
No.
No.
All right. Well, he has shifted, and as the car goes over the edge, he shifts down. He shifts back into human. If anything, he seems to have quite a bit of control over his shape changing. No one has noticed this. No one has freaked out. Everyone is too busy around Song of Ashes trying to find out what to do next. He has them completely not enthralled, but his leadership skills has gotten everyone together. Ellie,
I
keep
look at
shouting.
behind the
More people,
biker's
get over
back
there,
and just
get over there.
raise my eyebrow.
Ellie, and Madeline. I'm going to let you try the rite one more time because it is our very first session, and we're not going to do that. So I'm going to give you another shot at it.
Because if that doesn't work, would the rite of abjuration also work?
Yes, the rite of abjuration would work. Yes, they just do different things. Would you like to roll willpower? I know you don't have a lot left, but it's up to you.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. There's your 3 successes.
Boom.
Those are your 3 successes. You know that you will bind this spirit into the bridge, and it will hold for a week. But you notice with your eyes, the way they are with your perceptible senses, and your ritual, the spirit is drawn out of the vehicle it was attached to, and you see it being pulled into the physical form of the bridge. And it's as if the bridge creates tendrils from the suspension wires and grabs the traffic spirit and yanks it and pulls it down. The vehicles all stop moving. They just stop. But it's a mess. There are destroyed cars, there are crying people, there are civilians everywhere, and about this time, bikers stop and they approach you. The head biker, steps forward and goes, he says to Sam, "You didn't have to get out and help."
What we do, we should probably have this conversation up the road, though.
I'm assuming you're Blackwater. Otherwise, you wouldn't have gotten out, and there's 6 of you. And one of you is clearly one of us.
We're not the only ones who tipped our hand.
Well, if I didn't tip
Iron
my
Howl?
hand, people would have died. I'm not saying you did anything wrong by tipping your hand. He says it very lowly. My name's Micah. Micah Off-Ramp. We were waiting for you anyway. The Moon Court sent us up here to intercept you on your way down from Blackwater. You just happened to get caught in the same traffic.
Good thing you were.
Well, we have been intercepted. Follow you?
He walks over to his
Shotgun.
bike and he gets on it. He goes, "We need to clean up here first. We need to see these civilians. Why don't you stick around and help me with that? And we'll get to know each other.
Sure.
And then I'll bring you down." Who's your leader?
Oh, right there. Song of Ashes. Hey, Song.
I don't know if I'd say I'm the leader.
Oh,
But I'm here to help if needed.
your Song of Ashes? We've heard a lot
Yes.
about you. Word travels fast.
It always does.
We heard about what happened in Lake Blackwater. Air Hayes.
Interesting.
Yeah, we heard all
Yes.
about Timberworks, all that good stuff. Good old Jerry Falk. We've heard all about
You
that.
guys really have your ear to the ground.
We were only 2 hours north.
Fair enough.
And we travel
We
up
tried
to
to
north.
keep it under wraps. Apparently we didn't.
Spirits talk, man. Spirits talk. Now, Micah looks old. He's probably in his late 30s, but he looks like he's had a hard life. His hair is cut real short. There's a lot of gray in it. He's got a gray beard about him. And the people who were talking to you are just sort of skittish around him. And they're moving back to their cars. An ambulance has arrived. There is now a fire truck on the scene. And before the police can get there, you notice the bikers are running back to their bikes. We need to get out of here.
Joe doesn't need to be told twice. Cops are coming. She's running for the van.
Ditto.
Would not be around myself.
There's no way we're getting south, at least for the next 20, 30 minutes. We're going to have to scoot back up north before the cops can get us, and we're going to have to ride up the wrong side of the road to do it. You willing to do that? We need to go back at least an exit or two, and we'll come back around through Schenectady to get back to where you need to go. We'll take the long way.
Let's do it.
Hey, what happened with what was going on back there anyways? It
What
looked
was
like
that?
those vehicles were talking to the folks in the van out back in. What the hell happened back there? Looked like those vehicles were possessed.
Madeline could see it. I couldn't see it. What was it?
It was beastly. It was taking over, and yeah, just spirit.
Good job. That's high five.
And she
The-
will return the high five. Be like, yeah, yep, just another night's work, I guess.
That was so cool.
I'm so glad those guys were there. I was concerned about what they were. They looked like they were trouble. I was thinking it was going to be a bushwhack, but it actually worked out because
Either way, we got lucky.
Luck had nothing to do with it. Spirits have been agitated lately. He says as you guys are kind of getting in the van, he knocks on the window. Things have been getting hairy lately. Be careful. You'll notice if you haven't noticed yet, you'll notice the bone hum soon enough. Just be careful. You'll understand. He gets on his bike, and you see they pull a U-turn, and they end up going north on the southbound side of the road. And they blow past a state trooper who is coming onto the scene. What do you do with it?
I push out right on through. I follow them.
So
I
you
go
just
right
blow past the state trooper too?
Yep.
All right. So as you drive up, you notice he pulls off the wrong exit ramp. Because he has to, because he's on the wrong side and he pulls up off the exit ramp, wrong side of the road, and he expects you, and you see him telling you to follow him. Do you follow?
Yeah. Follow.
You don't run into any traffic because it is still pretty late. As you're driving up the wrong side of the exit ramp, he pulls up, and the bikers pull into a Stewart's. For those who don't know, who aren't from the area, is a convenience store, a very popular convenience store in the area. There are people there. There are no other bikers. There are lights. It's bright. It's white, and there's a lot of ice cream signs. And he pulls into it, and it's open. It's open late, and they pull up to the gas, and they start filling up their bikes.
Oh my God, I missed their ice cream.
So do I.
Thomas heads inside. Josie, you need to come with me right now.
And since she has no choice, she follows.
Micah approaches Song of Ashes, Sam, Madeline. And do you shift back, Sky? Are you still in your lupus
I think
form?
I think like once we pulled out of there, she would have crawled in the back to like shift back and put her clothes back on.
Okay.
So yeah, because I don't have right of.
I do. I have
Yes.
right of dedication, and everyone can have right of dedication when we have a moment.
Okay. So yeah, I'm back to human Sky.
Michael looks in the back of the van just for a second. He's like, whoa! Anyway. And he looks to Song of Ashes. Glad you guys made it down. Glad you guys showed up when you did. I don't think we could have handled that all by ourselves.
Yeah, it was
We
good
just said the
timing.
same thing.
Glad we could assist.
He looks to Madeline. He goes, did you pull off that right? Was that you?
Yes. Yes, it was. Mhm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't. How long is this going to last? Do you know?
Till the end of the week, or a week's time, give or take.
That should give us enough time to figure out what to do. Thank you. I appreciate you. Because I've heard of all of you in some way or form. We've been expecting you. We're going to take you south. Originally, we were going to take you right to Loudonville, right to Winterfang's house. But the Moon Court wants to see you first. They want to talk to you. They want to suss you out. So we're going to bring you to them. Then we'll get you over to Winterfang's place. But we're going to get gas. We're going to get some dogs. We're going to eat. Then we'll bring you down. There's no rush. Once you go in and grab some food, it's going to be a long night, long morning, I think. And they finish getting their gas. And the other two of them go into the store. Keywork, not Keywork. Josie and Thomas, you buy ice cream or whatever you want, late at night ice cream.
We're sitting at the table, and Thomas is telling about Josie about some of the times that he had spent at Stewart's when he was young.
She's too busy enjoying the ice cream to really say anything, which is shocking because she likes to talk a lot.
This is like a northern
Yes, I'm
Wawa.
going. Yeah. I just go in, get something from the steamy rolling meat section. Some chips, soda.
There's a wide assortment of wizard fingers available for anybody who wishes to purchase them.
And head back out to the van, kind of just hang out. Wait for everybody to get in.
I think Sky is gonna like pull her hoodie up and then be assessing like where all the security cameras are. And she like makes her way in to get some food, but also
It is if that's right. If you're acting surreptitious, Sam would ask. It says, "Hey, I'm gonna go in and grab some food. You want anything?"
Yeah, if you could grab me like a bag of chips and like a Dr. Pepper, that'd be great.
Anything particular? Funyuns,
Cool Ranch Doritos,
Cool Ranch, and Yoo-hoo?
Dr. Pepper.
Got it. And he would have done that because he's trying to be mindful of everybody in there. It's like, she's kind of sketchy around cameras and stuff. So she's on the DL. So I was like, help a girl out.
I appreciate you.
Yep.
It's like...
Micah, as you're doing this, gets back on his bike. Says, "Get everyone together. We got to get going. We have to move." Slams on his bike. You notice he does not put a helmet on. He's the only one of his crew who is not wearing a helmet in any shape or form. And he's not. And none of them are riding what you would consider your speed bikes. They are all in Harleys, all with gorilla arms.
Yeah. They got vests and shit, like 1%ers and stuff like that, or what?
No, they are not just like 1%ers. They are dressed like they are just riding on the road. They are not trying to represent a gang. They are just dogs on hogs. Exactly. One of them's got a hot dog in his hand, a juicy red hot dog with meat sauce on it. He wolfs it down, gets on his bike, kicks it open, and they begin driving. They begin rolling down the road, not even waiting for you to catch up because they know you're going to follow.
Wolf, sit down.
Who's doing the driving?
Is Thomas
No,
still
Thomas.
driving?
Thomas is doing great.
All right, Thomas is driving.
All right, Thomas will drive, but if we do run into the fuzz, sorry, Rydia, Sky might need to take over. Can't have his ID being run.
All right, I want you on this drive is going to take about 10 minutes. I want you guys to have a get to know you kind of conversation, so we get to know the characters a little bit before we go on break. So who wants to start us off? Let's get some chemistry going.
Okay, so tonight was pretty stressful. I think we can all agree to that. Thomas, you're driving?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on substance use in your car?
I mean, go ahead. Doesn't bother me.
Smoke him if
Okay.
you got him.
Okay. Does anybody?
No.
Got him?
Fuck no.
No.
I mean,
Not
you're
just-
not talking
no.
anything crazy like
Unfortunately.
bath salts, are you? I mean,
No.
Hey,
just a little weed, maybe.
we just blew off a
saying.
stater. We might as well get high too. I mean, fuck it.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If anyone wants to partake, she would take a bag out. She's like, 1 for 1. Here you go. If anyone wants to partake.
Joe definitely partakes.
Sorry for going all wolf and not really filling you guys in. I was just trying to buy us some time while somebody smarter figured out how to actually long-term stop the situation. Good work.
I
by the
was
way.
blind.
Something.
I had no idea what was going on. So
Yeah. So that was crazy. That was you don't see that every day, even for us. That was yeah.
weird shit going on, and
You said there were vehicle spirits? What?
I've seen something similar, yes.
What? That
Years ago. Logs at a sawmill were just possessed into a spider of sorts. Although I thought that being something at least somewhat natural made sense, but I was a bit beside myself seeing vehicles do the same. But it always seems to be a spirit. Or in this case, perhaps spirits.
wow, I could have gone my whole life without hearing about giant log spiders.
And now you have vehicles to add to that.
Oh, there are lots of spirits out there. There are spirits that can get into everything. Gremlins are real.
true.
You're really not helping. They're just
Yeah, I know I'm not. But hey, look, this ice cream's really good. You want to try it?
Yeah,
I've
delivered.
had it before. I'm actually running my work out of here, and my dad or my dad's family is from here. This is where my daughter lives. So trying to put things back together, that sort of thing. So it's weird. She's at an age. She already did the I hate you phase, and now we're kind of into like whatever's after that.
I, however, will take ice cream.
I will gladly share my ice cream with Song of Ashes.
What flavor did you get?
Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity
Oh, hell
Pebbles.
yes.
Just so everyone knows, the Fruity Pebbles from Stewart's is bright blue, and it has the Fruity Pebbles cereal in it. So all you see is a bright blue, like she's got a cup in her hand with a spoon, and it's just bright blue. And her mouth is probably blue as well, but it's delicious.
I think Sky ponders like taking some, and then when she hears Fruity Pebbles, and is like, no.
It does taste exactly like Fruity Pebbles. You got to try it.
Thomas,
Yeah.
give me a wits plus composure check. Diff 3.
What's my difficulty?
Diff 3.
I could take half.
You can take half. Excellent. You take it as you're driving. You notice in the back, you spot it pretty quickly, it's a large black van coming up behind you. It's coming up fast.
Are we in eyesight of? We're just behind the bikers, right?
You're just behind the bikers, yep.
I speed up, assuming the road is quiet, pull alongside them, and are these guys friends of yours? They're coming up fast.
You see Micah turn real quick. He looks back. He looks forward, looks back again, and he just tells you to get on the side of the road. He doesn't say anything to you. He just motions to you to make room as the van is trying to get around you. But with your 3 successes, you notice on the van, along the side of it, it says Stonegate. Stonegate Detention Center. And it moves past you. It just flies by you and just keeps going down the road. And at that point, right there is where we're going to take our 10-minute break. Now, before we start our 10-minute break, we are doing something a little bit different. We have a giveaway to do today, only for our US viewers. I do apologize, but we're going to start that off in just 1 second. I'm going to let Rebecca tell us a little bit about what we're giving away.
Oh, it's me again. Hello, yes. I own a tea business called Howl and Hop Tea. And I have a variety of teas that are animal inspired, including but not limited to a werewolf, which is a Kappa Awu blend. And then I also have a couple other tea blends as well available right now before I put an order in this week. But I'm going to be giving away a variety of these teas going forward. One being the Kappa Awu, which is a hazelnut chai. There is the Teapot Torpor, which is a strawberry Ceylon tea. It's like strawberry shortcake in a cup. And then there is the older fashioned, which is a bourbon and lapsang blend that is also caffeinated. And so that is what we will have.
Excellent.
To give away.
The giveaway is open / type exclamation mark join to join, and at the end of the break I will select a winner. Excellent, everybody. We will see everybody in 10 minutes. Thank you very much, and we will be right back. It didn't work. Hold on 1 second. My buttons didn't work.
The worm's corruption.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back from our 10-minute break. I'm glad everyone's here. Welcome back. I'm going to go around the table real quick. We usually do this. I just want to make sure everyone is still good. We haven't had anything really emotional yet, but I like to make sure everyone's still doing good and having a good time. Rydia, you good?
I am good.
Excellent. Wildwood.
Doing good. Doing good.
Fantastic. Keywork.
Doing great.
Ellie.
Amazing.
Retired.
Green across the board. Give me more.
Excellent. Rebecca. Fantastic.
Rebecca.
Everyone is doing great. All right. As the bridge falls behind you in red strobes, spilled steam, and the thin metallic sound of human order trying to close over something it cannot explain, the smaller road that you travel on now that crosses the Mohawk is more wooded, more rural, as you're taking a very roundabout way to your location. Motorcycles keep disciplined distance around the van, one ahead, one behind, and one sliding to your flank when the road allows it. Schenectady's light stains the clouds to the south. Exit signs rise and vanish. You get the feeling that you're no longer arriving as rumor, that you are being conveyed as a matter already under discussion. Micah pulls up alongside of the van and motions for you to roll down the window. He begins yelling over the over the din of the engine. He goes, "You didn't disgrace yourselves out there. Hey, that's pretty good, but don't mistake that for trust." Well, the Moon Court, we just heard from them. They heard about what happened already somehow. I don't know what. I don't know how they got heard about it. But the people who matter, they're awake. And he kind of swerves, he kind of slows down and then speeds up and goes in front of the vehicle as a car passes in the lane. As it passes by, he swings back around, slows down, and gets back into to talk to Thomas again. We're going to take you to Madame Vintner's house later. The Moon Court wants to meet you now. Keep following us.
Will do. Heck of a welcome. Not even a chance to get rested up, but all right.
What do you do in the meantime while he's driving?
What do you guys think of this? We want to meet you and judge you now, not even wait. Like, what's up with that?
Madeline
Yeah.
sat back into the chair and she's just like, bring it on.
Yeah, not worried about it. This is
There's
just
never
a
a chill with you people.
typical butt sniffing bullshit.
Exactly.
Just bureaucratic bull crap.
I mean, I'm all for it. I
Just-
mean, let's get the wheels moving, right? Let's bring it on.
Now, I got a quick question for you, and this to each of you. Did the bridge make you feel more confident here or less?
I really hope that bridge thing earned us some points at least, even if he says it doesn't earn their trust right away.
Yeah, it's good. It's good word fame. Yeah, it's just a matter of we just got to keep building it. So
The escort
didn't
leaves
expect
the
these guys to be pushovers.
The escort leaves the larger roads and moves into older Loudonville ground as it gets back onto Route 7. It passes where houses used to sit. Low stone walls run in broken stretches along the roadside, wet with rain and dark with age. Bare trees stand apart from one another, roots lifting the edges off the ground. With the windows open, the air smells like wet bark, cold gravel, leaf rot, and other roots lifting the edges of the ground. No traffic noise now, no storefront light, just tires on wet stone and gravel, engines idling low, and the kind of quiet that tells you money here was spent on distance more than display. Did I just do something completely? Hold on, what that's? Oh, we're good, yep. At the end of the long gravel lane, beyond the open iron gate, sits a broad old property of dark timber and stone. There's a wide porch, thick posts, stone foundation, dark with rain, amber porch light burning through mist and drizzle. The grounds are neat without being decorative. Someone has kept this place working order through bad weather and bad years alike. The motorcycles pull up, and they said, "We've taken a detour. We decided to bring you to Vinter's place first. The Moon Court can wait. Meet the people here, then we'll get you over there." Then he stops and he looks and he puts his hand over his head. He goes, "Wait, that's not right. What are they doing here?" 3 figures wait beneath the porch light before you even cut the engine. Michael looks to you and he goes, "I was wrong. They're here already. They were waiting for you."
Moon
I'd
Court.
get it over and done with.
Exactly.
Thomas leans into Josie as he doesn't get out the driver's side door. He actually goes through the side door of the van, and he goes, "It seems kind of weird that they keep changing their minds. Like, what's the story here? They knew what happened at the bridge, but they can't make up their minds on when they want to meet with us."
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
definitely
think
unusual.
there's definitely no communication going on between these people.
Yeah, maybe there is. That's about
I
it.
mean, I don't need to say it, but keep your eyes open.
He's on high
Campfire.
alert.
Absolutely.
Sky has
Walking.
her hoodie pulled up and has a pistol like in the pouch of her hoodie, like it just in case, and is watching everybody. pointedly. Like,
Now, is your hoodie thick enough that it doesn't imprint, or can everybody tell that there's a gun in your hoodie pouch?
it's like a very loose and baggy. So, I mean, some people would probably be able to tell, but I don't think it's like super obvious.
Let's see what super obvious looks like. Give me a dexterity plus larceny check. Difficulty 2.
I can take half.
Okay, so yes, you're really good at hiding pistols in sweaters, and you managed to do so. And are you left-handed or right-handed?
I'm right-handed.
All right, so you have your right, and are you holding the weapon, or are you just putting it in your sweater?
I think she is like doing oh, my hands are cold, and the pistol is like in the pouch along with her hands.
Gotcha.
And her like warming her hands is obscuring where the gun is.
Micah and his crew kick their kickstands on their bikes, saddle off it, and approach the van. Then he knocks on the door, see if everyone's getting out.
Yeah, Sam was getting out and heading.
Micah looks to Song of Ashes. He goes, "You're going to meet Elspeth," holds the line. And it looks like Aaron Stonebreath is here. They're both high muckety mucks in the Sept. Elsa is the leader of the Sept. She's probably got a bunch of questions to ask you. A lot of it's going to have to do with, why you're here. And she wants to know that rite you know. So just listen to her. I don't know what your plan is, but at least listen to what she's got to say.
Very well. Are they ready for us?
It looks like it. He
I'll lead the way.
He walks through the mist and the drizzle, and you see Elspeth holds the line. She stands, as you guess that's her, because she's the only woman amongst them. She stands centered and still. She seems almost severe. Her rain-dark hair is pinned back, her charcoal coat hanging straight despite the damp. Her face is narrow and composed. She looks like someone who spent years hearing wolves talk too much and learned to make silence do half the work. Standing next to her, broader through the chest and shoulders, is a beard of iron gray, his nose broken once and kind of healed wrong. His weight sits a little unevenly on one knee, but his hands still look like they can bend stubborn metal. And then Micah joins them, and he stays a half step apart from them. He's kind of a witness as opposed to being part of it. Water ticks from cooling engines, wet gravel settles under the boots. No one hurries forward, but Elspeth says, "You're being granted a hearing." And her voice is a little gravelly, a little husky, like she's smoked a couple packs of cigarettes before you got here. Spirits announced the road before your mouths did. So make sure you tell us what's up. I'm Elsep. Welcome to the Iron Howl. Welcome to Loudonville.
Sam gets there and just kind of waits for everyone else to kind of catch up, and then he pretty much just waits for Song of Ashes to do the talking.
Thanks for seeing us.
Mother Winterfang, we know her. We know Seraphina. Told us you'd be coming. That you had something that you were bringing with you. Something you could teach us. She didn't give us the specifics, but she said it's important. And that you'll decide when it's time to learn it. But she also said that you're looking to establish territory here.
We are.
All 6 of you?
That is up to the rest of us. I can only speak for myself. But if Mother Winterfang says this is best, I trust in her.
Since you're leading this group, I want you to give me a charisma plus leadership check. Difficulty 5. I want you to impress them. To see how you impress them on the first shot. I think you have a pretty good dice pool for that, though.
Yes, I have.
And your looks
7 at least, and I do have pack dynamics with that leadership.
No, pack dynamics doesn't help with that. Nope.
Okay, 7, but looks will help? Okay.
Looks will help, yes.
4 dots on looks. What does that get me?
2 dots.
Is that 2 dots?
It's
2
2
dice?
dots. Yep.
That's what I.
2 dice.
All right. We're at 2.
That's 4 successes. Would you like to re-roll 3 of those? Because you needed 5.
Yes, indeed.
Absolutely.
Where's my willpower? Okay, there we go. And we get to re-roll reds now, right?
You don't know. You can only re-roll 3, so you don't need to re-roll that red.
Okay.
Yep. But you can
Let's
re-roll
mix
reds
that
if
out
you
of there
don't
then.
have anything else to roll.
I thought so. But
Yep.
yeah, that's fair.
Yep.
Okay, there they go.
There you go.
Yep, got the 5th.
She eases off. Her body language eases off. She doesn't seem so hostile as you begin talking, as you put her at ease. Now continue your role play.
I reckon if
Yes.
we're going to teach this to other people, we need to have a place where we can do that. And that means domain. We're not greedy or anything, but we just got to have a place to live.
No, Mother Winterfang's already taken care of that for you. The man says, by the way, I'm Aaron. And this region's already pretty thin in places that matter. I do not need another hopeful disaster on my hands. So if you keep your noses clean and teach us what you're going to teach us, I don't think we're going to have a problem. Elspeth just gives them a sidelong glance. Just leave them be. Clearly they know what they're doing.
No, I understand. Pleasure. Sam, I get what you're putting down.
What would you, as a group, like to present to these 2 elder wolves? Unity, discipline, or danger? Would you like to project danger, discipline, or unity amongst them? To them.
I imagine unity.
Unity?
Yeah, I was thinking unity or discipline.
I was also
Like,
thinking
we're not going to be a problem.
Yeah. Unity or discipline. It might be
Okay.
best to play it off with unity.
Elspeth stops talking to Song of Ashes and looks directly at Madeline. So why did you come south? Now, of all times.
It's warmer weather. It's
She
nicer.
smells. She takes a whiff. Just which one of you have been smoking?
I've got cigarettes on me, but he does not smoke.
I don't think he's talking about cigarettes.
I wasn't smoking.
Elspeth kind of hides a smile.
He's not the police.
She kind of hides, yeah.
There's no reason to lie. We're not going to get in trouble.
They're edibles. I wasn't smoking. It
Oh,
was
okay. I
edibles.
mistook
Oh,
what you
thought
said. I
you
apologize.
passed out.
Yep.
Like little Scooby snacks, you know?
So you wanted to warmer weather. Well, that is a reason to travel, I
Mhm.
guess. And not a reason
There's
to
job
stay.
opportunity. There's a job opportunity. There's not, where astronomy is concerned and national parks and what have you, funding's a little silly willy these days. And there was something down here that was adjacent to what I did previously. So I thought, why not? Why not? And the weather is warmer. Clear skies, more opportunity to see the stars. And here I am.
They look back to Song of Ashes. Now, weren't you in another pack?
I was. That was some time ago now.
Heard things about you and that pack. Heard you had some problems in Lake Blackwater. Heard you fixed them. Then heard some crazy story from the bowkeepers that somehow something happened to you, and then you came back knowing something no one else knew.
Well, there's lots of rumor and people say lots of things, but as you know, I am sent here. And I'm sent here with the reason to teach something, and
What is it? What do you have? What do you know?
just a lost means of travel for werewolves.
The Winterfang
It
was
used to be commonplace, believe it or not. How powerful it was. Lost to time.
She looks at Aaron, and Aaron looks back at her. Travel, you say? Okay. I have an inkling of what you're talking about, maybe. Maybe.
That's good.
This is your territory now. Around this Loudonville, around this manor. If you can hold it, you can have it. It stretches a couple miles up and down the strip of Route 7 and off the ancillary streets. They're yours if you can hold on to them. We're not going to help you. I don't think it's going to be that much of a problem. This is a pretty quiet area.
Help won't be necessary. My pack works well together.
We'll see about that. We'll totally see about that. Elspeth seems hospitable enough, though. She doesn't seem to be angry with you or brutally hostile.
It was
Only
a little
she's not-
tense.
She's not trying. A little tense. Okay. That should be with werewolves. A woman steps out of the house. Gray hair. She looks like someone's Nona. She's old, kind of hunched together. White hair with a dark streak in it. She looks vaguely familiar, though. At least to you, Wildwood. I mean, to you, Song of Ashes. She looks vaguely familiar. And as she steps out, finally, the U-Haul arrives that had been following you from Lake Blackwater and pulls into the drive. And Lucian steps out.
I'm watching the old lady.
She just looks and she just shakes her head. And Lucian steps out of the U-Haul and says, "This isn't it. This isn't where we're going. This isn't Mother Winterfang's place."
Can I see them?
You can see them, yep.
Can I just throw up a hand and just sort of tell them to halt, just stop in the vehicle, stay in the vehicle kind of thing?
Lucian looks at you with his kind of creepy, beady-eyed look that he has. And he kind of shrugs and he gets back in the truck with his sister.
That's probably for the best.
Came with a whole moving truck, Micah says. We didn't see that on the road. Interesting. Must have missed that.
We did get a bit separated. They're trustworthy, though. I knew they'd make it.
We know them. We've met them before. They're Winterfang's kin.
But they are.
What's the next step?
Well, we're just trying to figure you out, Micah says. Elsa crosses her arms. Let's get out of the rain, at least. Let's go inside. Let's get out of the rain. Have something warm to drink. And we'll talk about this rite you supposedly know. Unless you're in a hurry to get over to your new digs.
Yes, I would say we are. It's been a long day. It's been a long time on the road. This rite isn't going anywhere. I know
All
my
right,
people
so-
would like rest.
Rest. Yeah, that's fine. You know where we're at now. You know where to find me.
Exactly. This will take time anyhow. This won't be a process that we're going to do tonight.
All right, well, you best get going then. She kind of rubs her eyes. The sun is just starting to rise over Loudonville. It's just beginning to come up. You
All right.
finally hit sunrise. Elsif looks up to you and goes, well, the moon, before you leave, remember, Moon Court respects restraint more than novelty. Aaron looks up.
Understood.
And the old nation died, one stubborn fool and one delayed decision at a time. Don't delay too long teaching us this right. Or what use are you? He says as he turns and he walks into the home.
Saddle back up, I guess. Let's go get some sleep.
Yeah, direct the U-Haul to our final destination here and move along.
It's not much further than when you are. It's surprisingly close to where you are now.
They made it sound like that. So cool.
Yes. As if this isn't Elspeth's place. As if she's just taken over a spot to meet you on somewhat neutral ground. But
Yeah,
the road to Winterfang's place is not much further. As you're leaving, as you're getting in the vehicle, Aaron steps back out one more time. If Seraph Vinter's lending you her house, why did you even bother coming down here? You already have a place. He seems a little salty. Aaron is salty.
Thomas is going to bite
Right
his
here.
tongue. He wants to say something.
Oh, would you've been questioned a lot by this guy? You've been questioned quite a bit, so we're going to do this. Didn't work. Why didn't it work? There it worked. I was pressing the wrong button. As you feel your rage just sort of fill you a little bit. As who is this guy question? You've been through too much to be questioned by some random.
For sure. Looks like Retired's got a question there.
Oh yes, Retired. Sorry, I can't see you. There's something blocking your picture. Yes, my friend.
We took it because they offered it, and I kind of was under the impression that we were supposed to.
Yes,
I think that's
we
just
already
this
had
guy.
something.
This dude's just being a shit.
This dude's just being a shithead.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so if we weren't supposed to, and we already had a place, and we didn't need it, then yeah.
Right, I agree too.
Do you have any words for him, Wildwood? Anything you want to say to him?
No, not so much. I think this guy needs to know that less can maybe be more as well. In fact, he's the only reason I kind of felt like we should let things cool off and move along for now. He felt like he was doing some kind of home field advantage thing on us, and we just arrived. Didn't even get to talk amongst ourselves about how we want to play any of this out.
I want
Oh,
to
we
add
have,
that. Oh, sorry.
I was going to say we have had hours in the freaking van.
Right, but we're going to represent
like
some
to-
of those hours here. Go ahead, Rid. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you.
I just like to add for flavor that Sky is giving this like the dead-eyed Gen Z stare to this guy. Just like that customer service, like, oh, like please just die right now, stare.
That's
Like,
perfect.
but doesn't
you-
say anything, just keeps staring at him like
The Aubrey Plaza special.
yes.
The U-Haul truck backs out onto the road, expecting you to follow it. Now would be a time to discuss what you guys were just talking about, that you didn't have a chance to discuss about the rite. As it's going to take you probably a good 6-7 minutes to get where you're going.
These guys really ticked me off. I had all I could do to bite my tongue. That guy just screw those guys.
Why?
I mean,
Yeah, you all handled
what
it
is
well.
the read on them? I mean, they tell us to hurry up and have Ashes teach them this right. It's But they haven't given their read on us, so why would we teach them if they don't know that we're trustworthy? Like, I don't get this. And why are we
Exactly.
being harassed? Like, I understand, Garou get insular, but what the hell? Like, they were
It's
told we were coming.
They also waylaid us to try to get a read on us, and then hit us with that one douchebag hits us with the "Well, why are you guys even here?" It's like,
Not a fan.
okay, yeah, it's not
guys,
not anticipating being BFFs with these guys.
guys. They're all playing games. It's all a game. Ignore them. We do our game. Let them play their game.
I get that.
They're all trying to get a read.
I'm tired. It's
We all are.
It's been a long day.
Sorry, bud.
As you're having your conversation, you hear 3 motorcycles whip past you.
We get it. Your dick is bigger than ours. Sorry, I'm not. I'll-
Joe starts
nailed it, though.
laughing.
Thomas laughs too.
Did they zip past the U-Haul in front of us as well? Or is the U-Haul behind us?
U-Haul's in front of you. They don't
Okay.
zip past the U-Haul, but they kind of get between you and the U-Haul.
Oh.
These are not Harleys. These are 3 racing bikes.
These are not our friends.
Crotch rockets.
Yep.
That's not the
These
same
don't look
bikes.
like the guys. Exactly.
No, these aren't them.
Of course not. Oh,
How are they
Any
dressed?
Suggestions? Like, stay the
They're
course?
dressed in riding leathers, bright colors, red, blue, and green.
Okay.
This could be more bullshit. Let's just play it cool.
I'm a cucumber, but my patience is running thin.
One of them brake checks. Thomas, give me a drive plus dexterity check as he brake checks. Difficulty 3. He stopped just
Can
in
I
front of
lend
you.
him a drive?
Not really.
Just do the wife driving thing. I love
Do
it.
the wife driver thing, like, hey, hit your brake.
3 successes.
I get it.
You get
Oh,
it.
wait, actually, I should have rolled a 4th die, but you know what? I got it.
You got it anyway. All right, so you brake just in time as all 3 of them come to a stop.
Whoa, what the hell?
What's this shit now?
Given my successes, can I skirt around them as they come to a stop?
You can, but there's nowhere really to go. You can get on the shoulder if you want to go around them.
They're across the road, the 3 of them?
Yeah.
Guys, what am I doing? Am I stopping? Am I going?
They apparently want to talk.
All right, let's talk.
At this point, the edible is starting to kick in on Josie because she partaked with Madeline, and all she can say is, "You just run them over."
Josie,
do not run
yet.
them over.
I'll pop the side slider. Hey,
All right.
what's up?
One of them lifts his helmet, and it's a woman. All 3 of them lift their helmets, and it's all women. And one of them pulls out a pistol and points it at the van. One of the other ones says,
Whoa!
"That's okay. No one needs to get hurt."
I told you should have run them over.
Can I pull my pistol at the same time?
Well, you weren't expecting them to pull a pistol.
Still wearing it on his hip.
I've had my
Hey,
pistol
might not
in
need
my
it.
You have,
in my
you have.
my
Yes, you have.
pocket
You have.
the whole time.
This is a robbery. The lead one
All right, guys,
says,
hold
the
on.
one who pulled the pistol. So why doesn't everyone step out of the car, put your hands where we can see them, and then we'll just go through your things and take what we want.
As I'm
Ma'am, I don't think you want to rob us.
Can I cast Curse of Aeolus?
You can if you like, yes.
Oh yes, I love this one.
Let's bring in some thick fog, some thick morning fog for this.
Oh, and
Little
the best
cover.
part is I have eyes of the owl, so I can see through this.
So it's been a while since we used this one. Resolve. Okay.
What do you want here? Are you just trying to shake us down? We don't really have shit. We've got day on the road chips and wrappers and bullshit. You looking for cash?
Two enough?
I'll give you some cash.
How many successes do I need on that one?
And I'm stepping closer as I'm walking forward, hands up. Says, we give you cash. We don't want trouble.
Successes. Difficulty 2. You got enough successes. As you're walking forward,
Okay.
a fog lifts up off the ground and darkens the entire area. And then you hear muffled voices. What's going on? It's not... Rachel, what is going on? Shut up, Christine. Don't tell them our names. What is going on?
I want to use Whispered Passage.
Okay.
It makes me undetectable by sound. I'm going to spend my willpower. Everything within a 10-meter radius is muted. So I'm going to get out of the vehicle and make my way around to the woman with the gun. And I guess I only want to disarm her as much as she hasn't harmed us. So.
All right. Give me a strength plus brawl check versus her dexterity or strength plus firearms.
Oh, and it won't make sense shifting to Glabro because I'd lose the 2 dot bonus for shifting and acting. So, all right, strength brawl with 3. I get 4.
As you reach for the gun, as you grab for it, she wheels back and as you grab her hand, she pulls back with it and fires. You don't hear a sound. Every sound is muted, but you feel it as the bullet slams into your shoulder. Take 1 superficial health point of damage.
Thomas is really lucky that he did that thing, because if Josie heard that gun go off, she would be screaming and going into Krinos right about now.
Son of a bitch!
Not
that anybody heard that.
Do we see the muzzle flash? To the left, to the right.
You see the muzzle flash in the smoke, in the fog, but you hear nothing.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so seeing the muzzle flash and knowing what Thomas was doing, she's pissed. So she is going to finally get out of the van, because she had not gotten out of the van yet, but she's getting out of the van. She's going to switch to Glabro, and she is going to go headfirst into this, where she also has eyes of the owl, so she can see. So she's going towards the woman with the gun.
Make your rage check to shift, see if you keep your rage or not. Yes, you do not lose rage.
Dude.
All right, and what are you doing when you get close to her?
I'm going to do what I can to get the gun out of her hand. If that means ripping her arm off that has the gun in it, so be it.
All right, while you're doing that, the other 2 women have drawn pistols. One has pulled out a sawed-off shotgun from a backpack behind her. They were here to rob you.
I like these. I like the style.
All right, Ellie, you may attempt to grab the gun, because they do not see you and they do not hear you because of Thomas's ability. So you make a strength plus brawl, difficulty 3.
Difficulty 3, and I get a 2 dice bonus.
2 dice bonus for Glabro, yes.
I get 3.
You get 3 successes. As she has fired the weapon off once, her arm is back. You manage to kind of rush up in Glabro and grab her. Oh, you actually need to re-roll that with -2 dice because you shifted to Glabro.
Oh, yes, that is absolutely correct.
Yep.
Well, I got that.
Oh yeah.
So you grab
rip her
her
arm
by
off.
the wrist and brutally bring her directly to the ground. Her arm, her elbow slams into the ground and it twists at an odd angle as you completely mangle her arm by dropping her to the ground. And she screams out, but she can't hear anything. The gun hits the ground, fires, and you don't hear anything. And it ricochets into the U-Haul. The woman who pulled the shotgun quickly looks very confused and is aiming it everywhere. No muzzle discipline whatsoever. The other one with the pistol looks completely frightened as this hippie just completely took down her compatriot. What are you doing? Actually, no, Madeline, what are you doing?
This is a lot. This is a lot going on for someone who doesn't fight. Yeah. She is trying to take it in, and everyone's out of the van. Yeah, everyone's out.
I think so,
I am
yes.
half out. I'm like peeking. I'm like half in and half out, like using the door
Same.
as a shield with my pistol, like drawn, trying to get line of sight. But yeah, so I would still be near you.
She is cheering you on. She is supportive. She appreciates everything you're doing and contributing to the cause in this situation. She'd give you a little fist bump if she could in solidarity.
Well, Madeline
Hell yeah.
is giving her moral support to everybody. The back of the U-Haul, the doors are kicked open from the inside. And Eveline Vinter...
Our U-Haul?
Our
Okay.
U-Haul, yes. Eveline Vinter kind of standing in the way with her own shotgun. And she points it at the two. I can't say... And tries to speak, but just can't. Sam, what are you doing?
I'm going to stealthily move forward to find one, then grab the weapon, flip her over, and disarm her.
Give me a strength plus brawl, difficulty 3.
Okay.
Okay, so as you
There we
grab
go.
her and you flip her over, not only do you manage to flip her because you got a brutal success, and you lift her off the ground and release as you're bringing her over, and just completely in the most brutal manner, you swing her and you just fling her body over the guardrail into a tree, and with a sickening thud.
Damn.
She drops the weapon and it fires. And this one you hear because you threw her far enough to be outside the effect of Thomas's power. The other one just drops her pistol, jumps on her bike, and tries to get away.
I would like to shoot the tire or try to shoot the tires if I can see them.
Okay, we're escalating. Excellent. Roll dexterity plus firearms.
This
Okay.
is how we do.
Joe
Difficulty
wants to take
3.
out that last one.
Oh, I can take half.
Take half. Excellent. As you sight down the barrel of your pistol, You close your eyes, you put a nice squeeze on the trigger, and boom, the tire explodes. And she just stops, and she doesn't know what to do. Her friend has a broken arm. Her other friend is nearly unconscious under a tree, and she is just staring blindly at what just happened.
I'll run over there.
She puts her hands up.
Joe's running over there too, as well, in her Glabro form, ready to rip this woman's arm off.
I'm also running up there to knock her out with the like.
I've got her, and I'm like, I'm trying to like keep everybody away. I says, look.
Is there significance to the dice that were rolled for my contest, or are they just humans?
They are just humans.
I was gonna say, do we detect something wrong with them?
If not, I have sensed the true form, so I could potentially.
I lean down near the one.
You made a bad decision today. Why don't you collect your friends, get on your bike, and ride away?
We're gonna keep your guns. We told you you wouldn't want to rob us.
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna do. Well, there's 2 bikes. She picks up her friend with the broken arm. She says, "Can you ride?" And she mouths, "I think so." And then she goes and checks on her other friend, gets her up, gets on the bike with her that still has the tire. She looks back at you, and you can see that this is not over. They will be back. They will be looking for you. And they drive off. Go ahead, Keyword.
So I actually want to say something to everybody. I don't think anybody but Zed know this. I actually have a folkloric bane for Thomas. He actually has eyes like a wolf in Hamid form. Like, they're disconcerting that I get -1 to all like rolls except intimidation with people. So yeah, I just want to point that out.
And human eyes when he's in wolf form.
Yes.
You need to stare these chicks down right now. Give him a good stare.
Evelina looks. Go ahead.
I think we should have killed them.
That's what Joe was saying. Should have run them down when you had the chance.
I mean, listen, there's no sense wasting this quiet, secluded roadway, but I'm tired.
Let's keep going. Our business is much bigger than this street shit. These guys are functionally civilians.
You want to help me get this bike over the guardrail so like nobody runs into it?
Yeah. There you go. 1, 2, 3, yeet.
All right.
Don't worry about these guys. They're nothing.
Joe switches back to Hamid form finally, now that she's cooled off a little. Well, not really cooled off, but no longer in the need to want to rip somebody's arm off.
Nice to know you were in the U-Haul. Did anybody get shot?
No,
you.
Evelina says no, but a bullet went through the armoire.
Ah.
There was a guitar in there they took around. Looked kind of new.
I'm sure.
Ooh.
Is it too late
Let's
to go
just get to
back
the
at
place.
them?
We'll deal with
Not
this.
too late to catch him and kill him, Ashes. I don't know. Maybe news has changed things.
Oh, we don't have to catch him and kill him. They're coming back to die, it sounded like.
Well,
Good. We can make plans for them. All right, back in the U-Haul. We'll lock you in. Let's get going.
The drive east is quieter now. Not because anything is softened, but because the uncertainty has changed shape. You're no longer being trailed by people on motorcycles. The danger is gone. And you are no longer unknown. You've been looked at, measured, and passed onward under another wolf's protection. As the road narrows, traffic thins, and then stone walls and winter bare trees cut the dark into old geometries. Loudonville is known more by its posture than by any signs. Long drives, old houses, deliberate privacy, and the feeling that important things have been kept off the main road here for a very long time. The road gives way to an older kind of quiet. An iron gate stands back from the lane, heavy and deliberate, set into low stretches of stone wall and winter bare hedges. Beyond it, the drive curves inward through dark trees and open ground, long enough that the house does not reveal itself all at once. You feel the distance before you measure it. This is not
I
a
don't think we keep
place
going.
built to be found casually. By the time your headlights catch the estate itself, you've already crossed onto its terms. The house rises broad from its stone foundation, tall windows, dark except for a few warm lights burning within. There's a deep porch, a high roofline broken by chimneys and dormers. Nothing theatrical, nothing neglected. The grounds are trimmed without being showy, the lights placed with care rather than vanity, and somewhere near the house a discreet camera lens catches a blink of reflected light as you've gone on. And thank you for the gift subscriptions, Keyword. The porch light does not feel unwelcoming, but it feels prepared. This is not a refuge dressed up as a mansion. This is a house meant to be held. And the U-Haul pulls up to a stop up in the front. And Lucian gets out, opens the back again, and helps Evelina down. And that's when the door opens. And Wildwood, Song of Ashes, and the rest of you, you notice someone who looks exactly like Mother Winterfang, except older. She stands in the doorway. Oh, go ahead, Keywork.
No. I was literally just going to say that.
Oh, okay. She stands in the doorway as she's already been awake for hours. And as if she expected you earlier. She's in her 70s. Silver at her temples, dressed in dark practical clothes with a heavy cardigan over a collared blouse. Reading glasses hang on a chain she almost never touches. Her posture seems exact without being too stiff. She looks to Lucian. She goes, Lucian. And he says, yes, mother? We've made it, but what took so long? I'll let them explain. Very well. There's hot food in the kitchen,
Excellent.
dry towels in the mudroom, and rooms ready upstairs. Whatever the Moon Court said to you can wait until you've stopped dripping on my floor. So why don't you go get changed, get something to eat, and then we can talk.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
My name's Marion Vintner. I'm the caretaker, and I'll be keeping this house clean and proper. Seraphina says that you're to be trusted. And I believe her, of course. Make yourselves at home.
I still pray.
Mi casa, su casa.
¿Se habla español?
No.
Okay.
Does she smoke or use tobacco in any of her rites?
Her? You don't smell tobacco on her at all. She smells like old person who doesn't smoke menthol cigarettes.
No. Just wondering.
Yep.
Because usually when you come and you meet an elder and stuff, if they use tobacco in their rites or smoke, you always bring, pack.
So she looks at you. Seraphina owns the trouble, but I keep the house and I'm ready for it. The heat hits you as soon as the door closes behind you. She's been keeping the house warm. It was probably a cool 52 degrees outside. It's a nice, even 72, a little balmy inside.
Jesus God.
She leads you through
I'll make her
to different
clean
rooms.
off my boots outdoors.
Yep, she leads you through the mudroom to clean off your boots. And Sam is already doing so.
Jo takes her shoes off as well because it's just polite to do.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Thomas also takes his shoes off at the in the mudroom.
Madeline follows suit.
He doesn't
Sky
seem
will
to.
just like
Go ahead. Sorry, I keep
sorry,
talking over
Sky
you.
will just like grudgingly like without do the like curmudgeonly like slipping off your shoes with like the other foot kind of thing, and then just like kicks them haphazardly into the corner.
Okay. Anyone else? What else are you guys doing?
I guess we're following her
Yeah.
where she's leading, right?
Take my jacket off, take the outer shirt off, and just kind of walk around in jeans and socks.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta hit the head.
Yeah.
Thomas rushes to the bathroom.
Marion walks past the mudroom into the kitchen, and she has tea on the stove, and she has cups. She has 6 of them. They are all matching. Everything you notice in this place is antique and very fine, as if it's from a very old, wealthy family.
Wow, this place is nice. Definitely has a home feel to it.
There's a
It
room
does.
there's a room for each of you. And you, as from what I understand, is you'll be staying here as long as you like. There are only a few rules in the house. Take off your shoes before you enter. Don't flush the toilet when the showers are on. Always wash your hands, and dinner is on the table by 5 every night. Breakfast at 6, lunch at 12.
Yes, ma'am.
What will you need for what can I do to accommodate you while you're here?
I'll try
I
not
don't
to
know
be a
about you.
burden. I think that goes for most of us. Really, if you could just point us to our spaces, that'd be most appreciated. Shower, and I heard there's food in the kitchen. I'm sure we're all starving.
Try to be as unobtrusive as possible. I'm sure we'll have plenty of questions as time passes, but right now I think
Thomas comes out of the bathroom wiping his washed hands on his pants. Ma'am, Miriam, I'm Thomas. My mother named me Thomas, but I was named Moves Behind the Sky. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you. I think I overheard, I think you've given us everything we need, but maybe you can help us understand the others we met tonight. Were they testing us by being testy, or do they just really not believe us why we're here or trust us? Like, help us with that if you can, please.
He raises his hand first. My name is Marion. Pleasure to meet you, and I'm Kin. I'm not Garou. I'm not one of you. I don't understand or pretend to understand the deep-seated politics behind your race and what you do. I merely help Seraphina.
Oh, my apologies. I'm sorry.
I am well versed. I've been in this family my entire life, and so many of us have become Garou that I am. You don't have to hide what you are around me.
That's a comfort. You look, I'm sure you're told this. You look very much like Mother Winterfang.
Yes, the seed is strong in our family.
Ah, it's a strong resemblance. By the way, your house smells probably better than any place I've ever been in before. I want you to know that. I'm going to get some food now, but please keep talking.
What would you like? What would you like for breakfast? I will get someone working on that immediately. She takes up a bell and she rings it.
Me? Well, if nobody's going to speak up, I mean, I'm happy with toast and an egg, but what are you offering? Like,
We do have a chef.
Ooh, a
Omelets,
chef.
perhaps?
French toast, maybe?
Mhm.
Bacon,
Biscuits and gravy?
please.
Eggs Benedict.
Ooh, eggs Benedict.
As you're deciding on breakfast, a serving person, not a servant, a serving person steps in and starts taking notes of everything you're saying, and moves into the kitchen and begins whipping up breakfast based to your order. Marion collects your shoes and things from you and says they're hot showers. Each room has its own bathroom. You will find at least 6 rooms, 5 if you need them. Each room has a bathroom. Feel free to come and go as you like. I am not your mother. I will not question you. The staff will take care of you to the best of their ability.
It's so appreciated. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Who
I'm gonna
runs
start heading towards my
security
spot.
for you? Do you have anybody that kind of looks after the security side of things, or?
That would be me. I maintain the IP cameras.
Are they inside and outside?
Inside, outside, and on the road. We have a very long drive. You are safe here. As safe as you can be, I suppose.
Is it
It's
close to
2026.
Is it okay if I take a little walk around the yard to clear my head?
Absolutely.
night that we
Think
have.
of this as your home. You may use the grounds as you wish.
Are you gonna be okay going out on your own? You want to chaperone, or?
You're welcome to join me
Sorry.
if you want. You're welcome to join me if you want. I'm just going to
Yeah, I'll go for a walk.
enjoy the air before we settle in for the morning.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Josie, what do you want to do?
I just want to go to bed. Been up long enough and been out in the rain long enough. I'm just starting to warm up and dry up. I'm ready to just go to bed.
Marion, would you mind if I took a look at your security apparatus? It's a bit of a special interest of mine, and I'd love to see what you have set up.
Absolutely.
That'd be okay.
Yes. From the inside of the house, you hear 2 engines arriving. There are 2 vehicles arriving.
Are they bikes?
They are bikes. One
Oh,
green,
great.
one red.
Oh, great. They're back.
Oh, my nieces
We
have
have
returned.
cameras to.
Marion says, my nieces are here.
Oh, wonderful.
Anyone look out the window to see who it is?
Yeah, we were gonna go outside.
Yeah, for those of you who stepped outside, yes. The 3 bikers who tried to rob you have just pulled up and have parked the bike and seem to be walking into the home.
If
Josie,
Madeline sees them, she'll wave, be like, hello again.
Yeah. It's
Josie,
exactly.
I told you it's a good thing we didn't kill them.
I'm still saying we should have.
What happened to you? Where's your bike? Marion says. We don't want to talk about it. The lead robber says.
Are they looking at us and noticing us and who we are right now?
They are. They're kind of being very quiet about it. They're kind of looking pretty sheepish about
Madeline
this.
has a shit-eating grin on her face. She's so stoked for this.
Rachel, what happened? Marion says. We tried to
was just
rob. We
eyeball.
tried to rob them. We picked the wrong people to rob.
I told you.
I thought we discussed crime and coming back home once you've done it. Get inside, get some food. I'll tend to your arm. Just go. You'll need
While
to
you're at it-
excuse my nieces. I apologize for them. They're
So
rowdy.
do I need to point out to Miriam that I was shot in the shoulder?
You can't. It's probably healed by now.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's healed by this point. It's only
She messed up your
superficial.
shirt though.
Yeah. Thanks, your niece, ruined my shirt at the very least.
I'll have a talk with them. I'll tell them to pick their targets better.
Tell them don't shit where they eat.
Tell them maybe listen when they're advised that they're robbing the wrong group of people. Usually people who say that mean it.
Learning experience.
I'll take that into consideration.
Thanks
They
again
won't
for your
bother you too much. They
hospitality.
don't live here. They have their own apartment, but they do come here from time to time, so you will see them.
It's all good. I'm not worried about them bothering us again.
Yeah, I gotta go for the walk now, so I will see y'all in the few.
All right. So I'm going to go to Rydia first because Sky was looking at the cameras. What are you looking for? What kind of are you looking for? Specific security?
Yeah, I'm like trying to like assess like how good of a setup it is, what areas of the house are like well covered, what areas have blind spots, and how easy it would be to like hack the system or like get access to the data from elsewhere, I guess.
All right, give me an intelligence plus technology test, difficulty 3.
Okay, I can definitely take half.
All right, so you take half. First thing you notice is there's redundant cameras on every corner of the building, and there's multiple corners because it's not just a rectangular shaped building. It's got wings, it's got an L, but there are redundant cameras on each corner. But it's not a super high tech system. So as long as they know the IP address, they could probably get in and view and turn off cameras if they knew the password, if they could get through. So it is secure. It is a good safety net, but it is vulnerable to infiltration.
Yeah, I think she'd be like making notes on like how to like cheaply improve. Like, okay, are you changing the password regularly? Like, have you considered like
3, 2,
have
1.
you considering doing things to mess with the IP address or making it hard to access? Like taking little notes on like what could be improved.
Okay, excellent. And what
VPN.
are Madeline and Sam doing on the walk?
I was also interested in the tech component. I just wanted to see how it was. But I don't know. I think she's just going to start, like, if she's going to see the cameras, I'm guessing they're not hidden or anything.
They're not hidden, no. They are right out in the open.
Yeah, she's going to pick up on that and maybe give some suggestions. But as she goes along, each one that she sees, she'll ask, are they together or would he be walking like separate? Because she'll.
He's just going with, just making sure
Okay.
kind of got out by themselves.
Gotcha. Question for you before we head back in. Do you know any dance moves?
Not popular dance, a little more tribal, but yeah.
So she'll like look at the camera. You think she'll see these if we like, and then you'll just see her start flossing in front of the camera. She does have dogs in performance, but she doesn't start flossing in front of the thing. Can you do that?
Yeah, let's see if we can floss.
Okay.
You're seeing this as you're going over the tech.
Okay. Yes.
So they're flossing on camera.
Yeah, I assume I'm like making notes and then I do a double take like okay. Like Freaking weird group. Going back to my notes.
Madeline's gonna go around the perimeter, and she's just gonna do that to see like how, whatever, because she'll know that that's a very atypical thing to maybe see. So she's going to use that as a, I don't want to say litmus test, but like a fact checking. Like, so did you see this? Anything weird? Okay, let's see. And then she'll make her way back in.
Yep.
Nice moves. Very interesting.
Who's all mad is not me.
Mhm.
This is my first flossing. So
I just wanted to see how the system was, and I didn't know if it was like closed loop or anything. I'm not into computers, but I wanted to see how safe it was, see if it was like a delay or anything like that. What did you find out from the computer stuff?
I think it does a pretty good job of covering the property, but it's not the most, high tech thing. It's definitely got some vulnerabilities in terms of like somebody be able to access it remotely and turn off certain cameras unless some things are tweaked a bit, but I think it's a decent starter.
Yeah. At the same thought, if I can see the camera can see me, but if I can see it well enough that I can do a dance, maybe it might behoove her, where security is concerned, to maybe conceal them or make them a little less obvious, like put them in a birdhouse or something, That can wait for another day.
Sam is going to
go ahead.
get some grub and go shower and crash.
Before you crash, Marion walks back in. She goes, "Something was left for you, for the six of you, by the river teeth. One of the Garou packs here. She opens up the box, and inside the box are shrink wrapped Samsung phones. And she begins handing them out. She hands out one to each of you. I was told to distribute these to you when you arrived.
When Jo gets hers, she just kind of looks at it in her hand and she's like, what am I supposed to do with this?
I just hand mine over to no.
I think Sky just extends her hand, like, give me the phones.
Just hand Sky the phone. It's kind of like, here you go.
And she wants to like check them for, have they been tampered with at all to like skim our messages and like stuff like that.
When you fire one up, it does not fire up with a normal Android operating system. It loads up. It says SeptNet on top, secure node, and it has a list of apps.
Okay.
There's a messaging app. Yep.
Yeah.
There's a messaging app. There is a map app. There is a target app.
I'll just hand it back and I'll be like, I guess this is for Sept related things, but anything personal, I wouldn't use this.
Well,
that's fine. I don't use cell phones anyway.
Okay, well,
but I guess I have to
use it as a paperweight. I'll just hand it back to everybody.
How secure is SeptNet? You would probably know better, way better than I.
Would you know? Are they keeping tabs on us with these? Like,
what do I know about it? Can I roll to see how much I know about
Absolutely.
it? Absolutely.
Give me there's one of two rolls you can make. You can either make a wits plus a technology or an intelligence plus occult.
Okay, wits plus technology is 8 for me.
Take half on that. You can take half on that.
Okay.
Looking through the phone in your hand, there's no physical security on it that you can find. It has there's no physical layer, no hardware layer of security. There's no antivirus. There's nothing like that built into the phone at all. It appears to be completely and 100% unsecure from a technological standpoint.
Okay, I'll pass that along. Like from a tech standpoint, they've done nothing to secure these. I don't know. Maybe Madeline would be able to examine if there's something going on, like spiritual means or something. But technologically, this is actually extraordinarily unsafe.
I could see about having somebody write up an APK for them. I mean, what is this? Who loaded these? What is this?
I mean, I could do something on my own. I'm just wondering if they've somebody tweaked with it in a non-technical sense, if you know what I mean.
Joe looks at her phone and kind of flips it over and is like, you mean something occultish?
Yeah,
Hmm,
it's not really my wheelhouse.
that's kind of my wheelhouse.
I dabbled.
Does anyone use penumbral sense?
I was actually just going to ask what the gauntlet is here. 2? Yeah, I'll use. I was getting really curious and frustrated from not being able to use it earlier. Right,
Yeah, I
so
should have used it
that's-
earlier too, but good call. Using it now. Nice.
That's int wisdom. Okay, 4.
Would
Okay.
shadow sense work in this one, which is sense the supernatural world, or no? That's just to see if there are other.
It
got
might
it.
apply, yes. You got 3 successes. Your eyes cloud over, and the spiritual world becomes to come into clarity for you. And you see on the phone, you see a spider made of technology, made of various forms of technology, computer chips, and it's attached to the phone. And you see all the phones are attached, and each phone has its own little spider on it. And each phone is attached by a strand of what appears to be silk.
Guys, it's spiritual. If you could see it, they're connected. They're directly connected. It's technology spirits. They're interwoven is the best way to put it. I don't believe they're running on cell networks. So I think they can tell where we are, but at the same time, it's information sharing.
Same rationale applies. Use it for Sept related things, nothing personal, nothing you don't want.
Used to still pick up burners and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
And you don't want people knowing where you are. Might want to leave it at home.
Well, if one of us has it, they know where we are. But yeah, don't put anything on this that you don't want everybody on the network knowing.
But can't we put it like in a Faraday bag?
You mean like a tinfoil bag?
Yeah.
This crosses through the Umbra, so a mundane bag wouldn't. It'd keep the phone dry. That's about it.
Marianne
still
speaks up.
connected.
She goes, they all carry these. Everywhere they go, we see them. Every one of them,
Okay.
when they have their parties, they always have them, and they're always out on them and touching them and doing things with them. Watching that
Yeah.
Wolf app.
Yeah, I'm not one to trust the Weaver or things of the like, which I disengage my prenumbral senses because it makes them a little uncomfortable to see it. But they are useful, so I get that. But they make people into zombies, so use it for its use as like a tool and put it away when you're not. I mean, that's just me. I don't like them.
Yeah, sure thing, Dad.
Well,
He just gives him a look that says, "Really."
I just don't know if I
It is
necessarily.
To the young guy.
Given the welcome we've had so far, I just don't know if I need people with access to my location and what I've been up to. But everybody do what they want.
While you're
Yeah,
having your
anything else?
discussion,
I'm going to bed.
Well, as you're deciding to go to bed, the cook returns and says breakfast is served. You may go to breakfast or you may go to bed, but we are ending scenes on that note.
Yeah. We'll have breakfast and then go shower and go to bed.
That sounded good. I want that in real life now.
All right.
Good job.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Let's do our outros. And first, I'm going to award 3 XP to everybody. That's where we start first. 3 experience points. Now I want to go around the table, and we're going to start with Rydia, and I'm going to ask each player 4 questions. What you liked, your favorite scene of the night, your favorite RP of the night, and did your character achieve their desire? So first, Rydia. What you liked, your best scene of the night, best RP, and did you achieve your desire?
So let's see. My favorite scene was us messing up the 3 idiots who decided to rob us. I thought that was very funny because they were just like biting off way more than they could chew, and that was delightful. And I really loved the role play of like Thomas / Keywork. Like, this is like random, but when we pulled into the convenience store and the role play between like him and Joe being excited to like be back home and like try the ice cream and stuff like that, I thought was really cute, like little detail, and that was probably my favorite thing. Followed by the popping and locking by Madeline and Sam outside. And then my least favorite thing, I didn't really have a least favorite thing. I had a good time. And did I achieve my desire? Probably no, I don't think I did. I think
Let me pull them up.
the wolf running around the bridge probably. I think the wolf pretending to be a dog, but it's definitely a wolf running around the bridge, probably did not keep a low profile from. I mean, maybe the civilians were too traumatized to notice, but I think like the other Sept members probably noticed all of us, so
Okay.
it is what it is.
Awesome. All right. Wildwood. What you liked? Best scene.
Oh man.
Best role play.
gosh.
And did you achieve your goal? Your desire?
It was a good one today. I had a great time, and I feel like, let's see. I think really nailed it with the best scene and the best role plays there. Thomas really jumped into character, and I had a lot of fun with the with all the dancing and craziness that went on. I also shout outs to our storyteller, because I love the role playing of the what was his name? The guy when we got to our first was supposed to be our final destination, but they kind of cut us off, and the guy started giving us attitude.
Oh, that was Aaron.
Aaron, yeah, that was great. I love having those kind of people to stir the pot and get us all riled up, and that worked wonders. That was very good. The scene where we got to fight the bikers was great. I didn't expect that to turn into a fight scene for some reason, but it was nice to get to use my Curse Aeolus power and then see everyone just kind of jump into things. Especially we had that as a situation where people couldn't see or hear. That was crazy how many senses we dueled in that fight. Yeah, only regret is that someone didn't just like reach over one of their shoulders and pull the throttle on their motorcycle and just send them zipping off. I feel like I thought someone was going to make that happen, but it didn't. But that's just how it goes.
Yeah, I thought they hopped off. Yeah.
But that was fantastic. I loved it.
Excellent. Thomas, best scene. Oh, hold on. Before we do that, did you achieve your desire at the beginning of the night? Was to getting back in with the pack and getting direction. Do you feel like you got
direction from Mother Winterfang? I guess so, because this is where she wanted us to arrive, and the people she wanted us to talk to about, teaching them the old lost art there, and definitely got to know more people and work with the pack more than I expected to in our first go here.
Excellent. So you heal a superficial willpower damage.
Cool.
So that means any willpower you use, you get back at least one of them. All right, that brings us to Thomas. Best scene, best role play, what you liked, and did you achieve your desire?
I had an absolute blast tonight. I think so I really liked the intro scene. It was so interesting that we're just heading into town, and of course some stuff is going down. And it's mystical, and of course, Thomas fails to see into the Umbra, but Madeline does. And like the resolution of that, like I loved your description of it being bound to the bridge, just being lashed and drawn into the bridge. Like I can picture that, having seen so many like practical effects movies. Uh, Best role play. So I just first of all, it it was the little one where Sky was using cover under around the door, and Madeline's just like, "Go team," like I just loved that. Like it sounds kind of silly, but like in the moment, it was just perfect. I love the way it was played off. But otherwise, I do want to say, just like everybody tonight was my favorite role play, like the entire thing, because everybody established their characters just hands down, and you playing so many characters, it's just, I mean, everybody was
Thank you.
wonderful.
And how about your desire?
My desire, I did achieve it. I feel I made inroads, at least some way. He held his tongue um, when the jackass was goading them, and was gracious to Miriam. And yeah, nothing I disliked. I love tonight. This was wonderful. I can't wait for more of this.
Excellent. That brings us to Ellie. Tell me what you liked, your best scene, best role play, and did you achieve your goal of get to know a new pack and sniff them out?
Well, first off, my desire, no, wait, yes, I did. I kind of got to sniff out the ones that were at the house. She got to eyeball a couple of them, but so tonight was a lot of fun. And what I really enjoyed the most was when the bikers showed up at the house after we had kicked their asses. Like I broken one of their arms in Glabro, and I was ready to kill the other two, and they just show up at the place and are like, we didn't do anything. So that was absolutely wonderful. My favorite role play, all of them were great. I did like, Song of Ashes, talking to the people at the house, the ones that we first met, Aaron and all of them, like seeing him kind of be a leader when we're all new to this group was, it was nice. I enjoyed it. And yeah, I think that's everything.
Excellent. Sam, get everyone settled, learn about your companions was your desire. What was your best role play, your best scene, and your favorite thing of the night?
It was all great. I really liked our time in the van. I really liked the time at the convenience store. Those were really good. The That was a really quick thinking. I think one of the best parts was the dropping of the silence, and that is like, oh crap, and everything just kind of blew up and went crazy, and it was fun seeing our young hotheads being hot-headed, and it's like, oh, keep these kids from murdering everybody. So, but it was great. It was awesome.
How about your goal? How do you think you achieved your desire?
I think so.
Get everyone settled, learn about your companions. I think you achieved that. You didn't spend any willpower this session, so it doesn't really matter, but you did achieve your desire. And that brings us to our newest player at our table. Everybody, I'd like to introduce everyone to Rebecca. She's been playing Madeline. We're going to ask her the questions. We do this every game. What you liked, your best scene, your best role play, and did you achieve your desire?
Yeah, so many good scenes. I agree that with the intro scenes being my favorite because I got to just jump in and you get to see how people will react right off of the bat. Which I love about the World of Darkness. You're not just starting in a tavern and getting a quest to go somewhere. You are the quest. This is happening right now. So I love that. And I think the scene from that was also optimal. Like just the idea of how it was, the bridge was a mimic. I don't know, the spirit. I don't know what was going on, but there's eyes and there's tendrils and there's a lot going on. And it is what Werewolf the Apocalypse is. And I like that about it. And the RP, I think the idea, I forget who it was because this is 2.5 hours ago, 3 hours ago. There was someone saving someone from a car off the bridge. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Micah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So that part, I was like, oh, this is nice. I'm trying to slash tires and other people are saving people, but it's fine. Yeah, I like that because I was like, you never know how people are going to, interact with humans. And so it's like, oh, okay, some of us are saving people. That's good. Okay. That's good. Like that. And did I get my desire? I said, yeah. I went around, I did a perimeter check and saw some ways that there could be some improvements.
Excellent. You were amazing. I'm going to start because I do my outro too. And you were amazing tonight, Rebecca. Thank you so much for joining our table. We really appreciate having you here, and you did a great job. Thank you so much. Rids, of course, always amazing. Wildwood, great to see Song of Ashes again. Keywork, loving Thomas. Same thing with Josephine. And Sam is great. My favorite part of the night was how quickly everybody kind of like got into it. There was a little bit of a slowdown at first, but once the chemistry started going, everything started rolling, and it was great. My favorite scene of the night is a mix between the bikers trying to rob you and the bridge scene. Both of those, I think, are probably my favorite. But my favorite role play is I'm going to go with the interactions at Stewart's because it felt real. It felt really real. I've already given out 3 XP for the week. I'm going to try to find someone so we can raid out to. Let's see. Anyone have any ideas of where we should raid? I should have been looking.
Not this time. Not at this hour.
Let me try this one.
Let's see what the
Let's see how long
categories-
they're on. Let's see how long this group's been on. If they've 4 hours. Nope, that's not going to work.
It's a little ways
I
in.
follow someone who's doing Dungeons and Dragons right now, and
That's fine.
Yeah, they've only been going for an hour and 40. It's crits and grins, so CRITS and grins.
And grins. Okay.
Fun
We
name.
will raid out to crits and grins, and I will see you all on Monday for Vampire, and then again on Saturday, again on Friday for Vampire, and then again next Saturday for more Werewolf. All right, everybody, stick
Thank
with
you
us
for
to the
running.
credits, and we will see you shortly. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you guys. Have a good night.